Um, a good clean out. Clean out's gonna be like probably like 3 grand to do the clean out. Get a dump truck and all that kind of stuff. Bathroom, kitchen, all that. It needs everything. So yeah, about 70, possibly 8. I mean, I don't know the age of the roof or anything like that unless it says it in here. Does not say it. Um, yeah, this is gonna go quick. But let's say, like I said, let's say it's. I mean, we do have an extra bedroom. I mean, but we do have less square footage. Let's just be conservative. Let's just say three. I mean, the one that was, I saw that 319. I mean, we a little bit more square footage, and let's just say 315. So 315.75, that brings you to 236. Let's say plug in 70K in work, you're at 166. 250. I mean, and then let's say, I mean, you would start with, let's say, a 160 offer, maybe go as high up as 165. I mean, this is based off a 25% return. Maybe you could get by, with offering 170 and getting a buyer at 175. But again, you got to kind of know, have your buyers list on lock and know kind of like if they're okay with like a 20% return on flips or whatever. But 25% you should be able to move a property like this relatively pretty easy. But I mean, I would be shocked if it goes at, I would say ideally, since this is on the market, this would go for like 200. Um, because even if, let's say, if I did like again, that 315, let's say like a 15% return. So that's, what is that? That's 85. So 0.85. What messed up there? So 0.85, that brings you to 267. And then again, it needs about like 60, it needs about 70 in work. I mean, 70 in work, that brings you to 197. So like again, that's based off of 15%. So I think, like I said, like 200 would probably be where it goes at. See if there's any questions. Yeah, it is really high. Um, especially I see, Jason, your question here about it being I don't know what you're referring to, an ARM. I'm not sure. I don't know. I missed that earlier. I apologize.
Oh,
Um,
sorry, that was for another property. I
oh,
think it was the
okay.
first one you had listed. In the prop stream, it said it was a adjustable rate. So I just was trying to
Oh,
tell him to
yes,
double
yes,
check on that.
that's true. I think it was also a VA loan too, if I remember correctly.
Correct.
Yeah. Okay. I had a question about the structure of the sub two deal, the address. So yeah, hopefully, I mean, who was I helping here? Dom. So yeah, I mean, yeah, 220 is high. So yeah, I mean, you could always present an offer, like, or like how I treat these ones, like if I were to talk to the, let's say, agent Sarah, like, hey Sarah, blah blah blah, like, just chat about the property, and then like see if there's any flexibility, see where if there's offers or not, that kind of thing. But then it's since it just came out, I mean, they're probably not going to reduce at all. It's probably, like I said, it's going to go probably like 15, 20,000 under ask. See if she has anything else, like, um, if she gets listings like this all the time, I would then see if, she has, then my next question would be like, if she has anything else in that area that she plans on listing, maybe in September, and see if you get any, a pocket listing potentially before it hits the market. You could always do that. Um, let's see. All right, Steve. Yeah, your address. Okay, so let me just pull this one up in Virginia. To structuring a sub two.
Yeah, I've been talking back and forth with the sellers. They're sending me their loan statements today, but any information that you need to know, I could probably let you know, like, because they pretty much told me everything about the property. Their motivation is that they just kind of want cash right now to move out of the country, to start over in their home country. So they're pretty
Gotcha.
motivated for this one.
How much cash would they need? Do you know?
They minimum 25 to 30.
Okay, that's not terrible.
And
Um,
they listed that for 290, but I did some comps. I think it's worth probably 220 to 240. And it's an older home, and there's brand new ones being built for like I would say 300. So I don't think that this one is worth the 290. But I said I could give them the 290, But these are the terms on buy subject to, and we could do seller financing for the equity portion. But like I
Mhm.
said, their motivation is the cash. They honestly they weren't really interested in the seller finance as far as like monthly payments. They just wanted the 30 grand, and then they wouldn't mind walking away doing the subject to.
Gotcha. All right, that's good. Yeah, I see what you're talking about here. I mean, I have 3 plus, and then I think I have 1500. I think we're a little bit bigger. We're 2050. Okay, so I'll do under 2200, 2250. But yeah, new builds. I mean, they're looking at three. Like this is looks like a new build, new build, new build. This one probably not. I could be wrong. 2023. All right, so yeah, all new builds are probably they're selling for around that. Yeah, these all look new. Okay. I guess I will go to more and then get rid of anything built. Um, oh, sorry, that's before. After 2020. All right, so 300, 290. So 290 for something like this. Let's see what it looked like. This was in when did it sell? It doesn't say when it sold. I don't know why, but it sold for 270. Or maybe oh wait, no, sorry, that was his estimate. It said it sold for 290. That's odd. I wanna see if this is right. Let me just put this in. Oops.
I've been seeing that a lot as well. Like I can't see the date that it's sold. It just says sold for that, and I can't find the date. I've been seeing
I
that a
don't
lot as well.
yeah, I don't know if it's just Virginia. I don't know. I don't do anything in Virginia, so I can't. So it's saying MLS 290 at 9/30. So September 30th, 2020. It's almost a year ago. Um So yeah, and this was a flip that Michael did. So Michael bought it for 100K a year ago, or it's not a year ago, but back in 2022. I'm not sure how much work he put into it, but then so did that one 290. So looks like he got it. He got it at a great price. I mean, maybe need at most like 80K. I mean, how big is this house? 20. So probably like 80. I mean, maybe a little bit more, maybe touching six figures because 20. I mean, if it's beat to all hell, then yeah. But I mean, to be fair, I mean the repairs, I mean he did weren't anything crazy. Like he didn't do anything. Yeah, that's kind of. I mean, I don't know this area at all. I don't know how he got 290 here. But I guess it's just Virginia. There's
It's a
nothing.
very military heavy like city over there, so maybe that's why a lot of VA loans. Maybe I don't know.
Yeah, I mean it was a yeah, I think it was a VA loan that was taken out too, if I remember correctly when I was looking. Yeah, it was right here, VA. Penny Mac Loan Services for 308. Um, well, okay. All right, so that's 290. Do we look like again? Okay. Do we even have we have it looks like a detached garage. There's just nothing on street view, fortunately. Um, this looks nice. Looks nicer than the one that was sold for 290. And this one only got, I mean, it's less, oh yeah, less square footage. I forgot to do like, put this under for 15. All right. This looks nice too. 5'2", 1,800 square feet, selling at 270. So I mean, maybe it's worth two. I mean, 250, maybe a little bit higher. I mean, if just trying to think right here, because I mean, if oh man, I went back to oops.
Yeah, so the kind of what I was thinking about structuring the deal is just buying it subject to, and then just giving them the 30,000, or having an investor kind of give them the 30,000, and then just walking away with no seller finance. And I would just kind of I've explained to them already. If they were to list it with an agent, they would pay a lot of fees for the agent and closing costs. So
Yeah,
I thought that it would be kind of good to just kind of offer them a cash, like 30 grand right now. You could walk away. You could take that money, go move to your country, and Kind of everything could be over at that point. So that's what I was thinking. I don't know if you have any investors that kind of look for properties like this, 30 grand down. It's at a 4% interest, 1,500 a month mortgage. They could probably rent for like 2,300.
Um, I don't have anyone in that. I mean, I would have to call and see. I just don't. I can't think of anyone offhand that.
No, I'm just saying, like, if you have investors like in your areas that just do kind of
Yeah,
deals like that.
yeah. They would do something like that. Yeah, because I mean, you're already kind of taking over everything. If it's a decent price, I mean, that the entry fee is really low on this. So I mean, 30K to get a pretty much a whole house is relatively pretty good. But let me but yeah, so I mean that sounds good. And then I'll check the rents and see.
Yeah, I have like 3 investors that are interested in the property. I'm just trying to work out like a fee for myself signing the subject to. So, if I were to do the subject to, how would how would I get the cash to the seller? Because subject to isn't necessarily giving them cash; it's just taking over their home. So, how would I structure that?
Yeah. Sorry, there's like a lawnmower by my because I'm outside. Um, if I heard you correctly, how would you structure the deal for giving the seller the 30K, right? Is that what you said?
Yeah. So, like, if we did the subject to, how would I give the seller the 30 grand? Because we were going to do a promissory note and just put 30 grand down, but since they don't really want to do the seller finance, how would I just kind of structure a subject to get them 30 grand? Would I put it in my fee and then just pay them from the fee?
I don't really know. I mean, I haven't done a sub two. I mean, I've only done just one period of because I mainly focus on wholesale. So like I haven't done anything sub two the existing mortgage. I don't want to give you the wrong information. I I would have to just ask Eric to just double check. I really don't know how how to cleanly do it without it being no headaches and smooth for the seller. Um,
Yeah, because to my understanding, you can assign a sub two contract for a fee,
yeah,
but
you can, but just
yeah,
like the money towards the seller. I mean, I'm not sure how that would. I'm not sure how you would structure that side of things. So
yeah.
I
What
just
I was thinking, maybe like a promissory note of like zero, like we just put like $0, but then 30K down. Maybe like that's what I was thinking. I don't know. It's just I was kind of struggling to find a way to structure it. Like I said, to not make it a headache for both of us.
let me see if I can call Eric right now. Um,
Because I think this is very appealing to an investor. They're putting 10% down on a house that's 4%, interest. It's an
yeah,
amazing deal.
yeah, it is for sure.
How are you doing, Terrell? Anyway, like you personally on your deals.
What'd you say, Adam?
How are you doing, like on your deals? Like, remember that house that you're supposed to be like flipping and stuff like that?
Yeah, I ended up just wholesaling it because it was close to like 90 to like almost six figures in rehab, and for a first flip, I mean that just sounds like I'd rather
Yeah,
take.
yeah, that's a nightmare.
Yeah, so I'm not. So I just wholesaled that. Closing on that and on the 13th. So it's what, like kind of like 2 weeks from now. Um, but and then that's pretty much it. I mean, I have another deal closing in September, and then I don't have anything new. I have stuff I'm working on, but nothing pretty much. No other deals currently closing other than the two I mentioned.
Okay.
Let me try Eric one more time.
Eric texted me like 20 minutes ago. He's just going on TikTok live at 12. So I think he's probably doing something with the kid or getting some water or whatever. And then he's gonna hop on live. So I think he's gonna be like by not near his phone at this moment.
Yeah. So always when I need him the most, man.
I know, it's like that with me too. When I need him the most, he never responds unless I spam him on so crazy
Yeah,
that's not even funny.
yeah, that's all right. All right.
I need like dial air like 6 times and being answered.
No, dude, I don't even call him twice. I just call him like the one time, and then that's it. I left the TV on. Oh yeah. So let me. I mean, I'll make a note to reach out to Eric, Steve, and hopefully get you the information. It is a good deal. It's a great deal. The entry fee is really really low. So like, I don't see you should make a killing just assigning it to somebody. But again, just structuring. Hopefully the seller's okay to doing that, and but I don't see why they wouldn't be. But if you give them what they need, if that's all they need to walk away, then yeah, I mean, I mean, it should be an easy deal to get done. So
Yeah, I'm sitting down with them Sunday to kind of, it was a lot of information I threw at them, over the phone. So I was like,
yeah, it's
let me
okay.
sit down with you and your wife on Sunday. And, I'll show you I'm going to show them the sub two contract. I'm going to go through the numbers, what I'm thinking, and I'm just
Mhm.
going to break down everything. So I also wanted to be fully transparent with them. I didn't want them to, not know what they're getting into and stuff. So
Yeah. No, you're doing the right thing. So yeah,
yeah,
definitely in person because there's some, and I'm not sure how when it's like an older couple or like let's say it's just like a lot of information. Like this would be a lot of information, and yeah, sitting down is very very important because over the phone you could only get so much through to them. You know what I mean?
yeah, so that's what I kind of wanted to, print out and I'm going to print out, my spreadsheet that I have with like the full numbers with like what I'm going to give them and, what, just everything about the transaction. I just wanted to fully let them be aware. And, I want to get them because I couldn't make the 30K happen because obviously I wanted to do it. But, as
Yeah.
far as a cash on return for me, it just wasn't, something I was looking for. Because
Yeah, of
I'm
course.
also not in that area. I'm in Northern Virginia now. I went to school down there. So
Mhm.
that's how I know the area. And, for me to just drive 3 hours to go down there, it's not a big deal.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I think I think this deal's a home run. It's a
Yeah.
4%. You put 10% down, you cash flow 400 or 500 a month. And, in 5 years or whatever you can, and they
Yeah.
don't even want a balloon or seller finance or anything. So it's like the only obligation you have is just the mortgage payment.
Yeah. No, it's fantastic. So I mean, that's good. And you were talking to this. I don't even know how to say the name. No.
Honestly, I couldn't when I'd speak with them. I try to not say the name because I know I'm going to butcher it.
Yeah. Yeah. All right.
And
Well, go
yeah,
ahead.
they're a sweet family.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Like I said, I'll text Eric. I'll try to give you that information within the next like hour or two. I really don't know, and I don't want to mislead you with saying how you would structure it. So like I rather kind of go through using Eric as an expert there because I have no experience doing a sub two. I just mainly focus wholesale. I've done creative, but most of the time I just focus wholesale. Um, all right, so let me see. Let's see. Who else we got here? Um, is that no other questions, guys? All right, wait, hold on. Did I maybe, was this one a new one? I don't know if it was or not. Oh, no, it's the same one. Okay. Yeah, any other questions, guys? Anything else you guys got going on?
It's I'm dropping a contract on a deal we worked like last week, and I think
Mhm.
we're not gonna have a meeting with Eric until Tuesday, I guess. And
Mhm.
so I was just wondering, like, what you think I should put in the contract? Because they wanted it like today ish.
Was it the one where you wanted to do the escalation clause where you could go up to 350? Is it that one?
That one actually dumped. I think they got rid of that one for 400. So it
Okay.
did go. Yeah, it went higher than I thought. My original was going up to 400, but then I thought about it twice. Like maybe somebody's not going to go over 350. But then I found out yesterday somebody apparently went to 400 on it. But no, that's a different one. I'm talking about the this one is the fix and flip. It's another.
Okay.
Yeah, so I think what we did yesterday was we got them at 320 full purchase, and I think we give them 290 of that to cover sub two, his mortgage, and then we cash them out 30 later at the end of when we sell it.
Mhm.
And I guess should I just write up an LOI with those terms?
Yeah, I mean, if it's an agent, but yeah, so just right. If you write up an LOI and see what if they're open, if obviously if they're open to that, yeah, and see what goes from that.
This seller's chill. He's open to it. Talked to Eric a couple times.
Okay.
We think there's good money to be made on it, so we threw it at Matt, the hard money guy in the group.
Mm-hmm.
Because we thought he might want something. So we just threw this one. Do you know any good like hard money advice?
Advice. I mean, pretty much you got to watch, the interest. Some people charge from like, depends. I mean, I would say average what I've been seeing within the past like 3 weeks has been like 12%. And then like, they hit with the points and everything like that. And then also too, I'm not sure how much like some people fund like at least like 85% of the purchase and 100% of the flip. Like every percentage, like you gotta like get like a few quotes kind of going together, because I mean, I've got people that want, again, like I said, like 80%, they'll put 80 or 85% of the purchase price, but then like only a certain percentage of the flip, or like 100% of the flip, and then like the percentage could vary from like 10 to 14, the points they hit you. So it's different. So it's kind of like you gotta like really dig deep. I mean, hard money, I mean, they're in the game to make money. I mean, it's better to go with like a private investor, because you'll be more willing to work with you. But like a hard money, it's like, you can still make money, but again, at the end of the day, once you're paying all the points, and every day, and also too, for like a flip, it's like scary, because it's like, if you let's say you get it, and then from buying it to selling it, let's say, or fixing it and selling it takes like 8 months. I mean, that's every month, and you don't want to sit on the market waiting, and because those points add up. So you can make money, but you take a big chunk of your net, that you make when it's all said and done.
So you have any private money lender advice?
I do. And his name's like Vipal. One of my investors gave it to damn it, sorry. One of my investors gave me his contact. He's a good guy. He was actually gonna lend me money for the one flip I was working on in Clearwater, like by my house. But again, it's just like too much for a newbie like myself to get into. But I can give you his contact. You can say that you know me and all that kind of stuff, and he'll just ask you questions on the house. You'd want to see the whole breakdown, and I'm not sure how much he would require for you. Again, he would have to see the deal to know how much he would require from you up front before getting into it. But yeah, he's a private money guy.
That sounds cool, bro. If you shoot me, you shoot him a message and you shoot me his contact. I mean, we can collab on it.
Yeah. All right.
Because more opinions, the better. You know what I mean?
What'd you say?
More opinions, the better.
Yeah, for sure. Just message me on Discord, and I'll text you his I'll call him first, and then tell him that you're a student of mine is gonna reach out to him, and then I'll give you his number, and then hopefully you guys get to chatting and probably make something happen.
Definitely. Yeah. I mean, my hard money guy quoted me. He's like I can do it with 20% down, and I have to see at least a 10% profit margin.
Yeah.
So
that's
I mean,
that's really good too.
Yeah. I mean, and he focused on just like stuff around here, but that's hard money, So I'm pretty sure he was going to hit me with like a 13%. He hasn't got that far yet. You know what I mean?
That's kind of like what's been going. I've been seeing, like, I would say the average is like 12, kind of as high as like 14. I haven't seen anything past 14, but it's just like a lot, and it's like they know they could do it because, I mean, they can. That's kind of what I'm going for right now.
Definitely. No, I like your advice on the private money guy. That's probably smarter. And if you like in network, in the group. I mean, I can go to my hard money guy. He's obviously not in this group, right? But they have Matt, who came to this group like 2 years ago. If Matt H.
Well, sorry, one more time.
Matt, you remember? Matt H. I think it's Hindler, something like that.
I don't know.
He had like he came on the Zoom like 2 weeks, like a week and a half ago, whatever. Eric Zoom, and he was like, "I'm a hard money lender. I do lending." He pitched a pretty solid, pitch, I thought. And so I figured, and then he put in the chat. He was like, "If anybody needs any lending," so I was like, "Well, this thing's got some meat on the bone. Why not throw it to him?
Yeah,
keeping a network. But if you, and then Eric and I talked about it yesterday. We were like, hit Matt up, and Eric thought it was a good idea. And then you're saying private money, so that might be even a better idea. Because I don't know, but I'm just throwing stuff out there. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, I'm willing to help you as the best I can. But yeah, that would be I just looking after me trying to scrounge up together like my own hard money for this house here, or for the house I ended up wholesaling. At the end of the day, it's just like annoying because again, everyone's different. Everyone charges X, Y, and Z. So like you could make money, yes, but it's just like, is it really worth it when it's all said and done? When when you look back at it and you look at the transaction and you sell it, let's say, but you're paying like it's 20 to 30K because of all the interest and all that it's just like it's eating your profit. You don't want that. So
and like the draws, and there's a lot of little things.
Yeah, there's a lot of draws. Yeah, exactly. So but yeah, I'll give you, like I said, just message me and then I'll give you his number and just hopefully he's able to help you out.
Yeah, man, I appreciate it. Yeah, because Eric negotiated a solid deal on this thing. He's got this guy at a really good number right now. So
gotcha.
I know it's good. So I'm bro, send me the number and hit him up, and then we'll see what happens.
All right, appreciate it, Mike. Let's see here. Any other questions, guys? Anything else you guys got working on currently?
Hey, Terrell, one last thing. Sorry.
Yeah.
So the seller said that their interest rate was 3%, and I did the amortization calculator, and it's just coming out to be, I mean, they said that the interest at 3% on a $220,000 loan. They owe $204,000 left, and their monthly payment on the loan is $1,700. So I mean, I'm just confused on why the mortgage payment is $1,700 on a 3%
payment.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because sometimes it is. Sometimes the AM calculator shows something else, but then you also have the tax and insurance, right?
Yeah.
And sometimes the banks also include that as well. So sometimes it may be higher.
Okay. So yeah, the mortgage payment that I got on the amortization calculator was $900, and then the taxes and insurance would be over $600 or $700, $800.
Tax and insurance is expensive.
Holy moly!
Yes. Yeah.
Bro, taxes on my own house in Chicago is $9,000 a year. But my insurance is $2,000.
Wow.
Yeah, it's kind of kills deals sometimes. I'm assuming the deal was in Virginia, right? Or was it Connecticut? So like, I would say the house is probably like 4K for taxes. It was in Virginia, right? Let me see.
Yeah.
I was saying 29. I mean, this was last year though. 29.45 is what I'm seeing here. Could be more. But yeah, insurance. I mean, I'm not sure how much they pay in insurance, but I guess with taxes and insurance, we're probably looking at 4K.
Yeah, you just sent me the mortgage statement, and the statement shows it says monthly payment $1,760, loan balance $204, escrow balance $1,600, and then total interest paid was $3,600. So I guess that I just was interested to see how those numbers came out to $1,700.
Yeah.
Tax and insurance. That's because some banks escrow that into the payments.
Mm-hmm. That's crazy. It's a lot. Let's see, 5,000.
4K, 5K is not much. For tax and insurance for both, that ain't nothing.
Yeah.
I pay almost double.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I guess I'm just hoping that doesn't kill the deal. You don't think that would kill the deal, would you?
As long as you're still able to cash flow. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I forget what you said you could get in rent. How much could you get in rent? You said 20?
Around 22 to 2,300.
Yeah, I mean it's still meat on the bone. As like no one like
Not
if
really if
you're
you
making
take
like at
capex
least what'd you say?
and vacancy. If you
Oh,
take capex and vacancy away, there's no money. Because 2200, right? 220, right? That's 440, so that's right there. 1.8 around there, maybe 1.76, and he's at what was the payment?
17.
Yeah, so
Yes.
he's right at break even.
Yeah, it's probably a break even, but I know investors that would do this to break even.
Yeah,
Just
some
because in
investors would do it for
five
the tax
years,
purposes.
yeah, in 5 years, they can still make over probably six figures on the deal. Just doing a selling it, cash out, refinance, or whatever they want to do.
Yeah.
Plus rents will always go up, so maybe in 2 years they'll be having some profit. But right now it's break even.
Exactly, and honestly, I don't see the interest rates going down probably in the next 2 years. So I think that at 3%, it's a
Yeah,
steal anyway.
the interest rate is just really, really low, so that's good. But I mean, yeah, that kind of does make it a little bit worse. I mean, you gotta, find somebody who's really, willing to hold it just for until they see some positive cash flow. But like that interest rate, I mean, kind of sells itself. Um, but yeah, that's a bummer. It's still manageable though, so don't get discouraged. All right, Joe, yeah, you're still waiting. Yeah, just let me know. Message me when they get back to you. I mean, I should be able to answer you today at some point. I mean, I'm just gonna have to run around. I probably won't be available past 4, I'm assuming, but anytime before that, I'll still be here. Um, but yeah, and then I know Labor Day is coming, so like I'm not gonna do a Zoom on Monday. I'll just continue with my next Zoom on Wednesday, the following week. Um, let's see. Any other questions, guys? All right, let's see here. Yeah, I mostly go after pre-foreclosures. Other times I don't. Sometimes I just like right now I've been going after properties with liens on them, kind of switched up. I'm kind of calling like a little like list of 200 homes for like one of my investors. So he just paid me to just do that for him, and then if he finds something, then he's a minimum I get a 10K assignment if it all checks out. Um, so that it's the second time I've done that for him. Just calling like a small list that he pulls together, which doesn't really take much out of my day, to do. So what was I going to say also? Yeah, I mean I'm always target like pre foreclosures. I mean I'm working on a lead right now. It's a 5 unit in PA, and I got hit with like I got to answer this guy. Actually, I got to call the seller here. It's basically we're trying to do a deal together, but he hit me with that because his accountant he ran it by his accountant, saying the rental contributes to a substantial amount of his retirement. He'll lose a lot of taxes if he does a 1031, and it's also difficult to do that because it's pretty much everything right now on the market is overpriced. So he's going to stay put with the 5 unit. He's going to keep that. And he's not going to want to sell it right now. He says he grosses over 7,500 a month with it, and he gets calls like mine all the time. So I gotta see if he will be open to maybe doing something creative that could probably work, so it could not take a big hit with the capital gains tax and all that kind of stuff. But I mean, I don't know. I'll have to see how that call goes. That's one of the calls I'm going to be making after after this. Um, let's see here. Could you use Proptions to search one from where I need to get? Oh, yeah. What's the address for for the one that you want me to search on PropStream? Just put that in there. Jason. Currently using PropStream right now. I was using Auto Leads before. I'm gonna get back onto that. I know like there's this whole thing with Eric and stuff like that. So like I don't have like the same access as I did before, because before I was able to just use the AI, but now it's kind of like pretty much put to a halt. currently. But yeah, what's the address, Dom? And I could look it up on PropStream. You could also use PropWire. I mean, I'm not sure, if you have an account on PropWire, but PropWire is free, so you could, pull a certain amount of information. You could pull. I'm not sure how much, again, because I don't have PropWire, but you just should see a decent amount of information once you create an account. And you don't have to pay. Like I said, I pay. Um, well, you could for prop wire, you could still see stuff, but you have to create an account. I'm not sure. It's still free. I just don't have an account. So like if I wanted to see, let's say, the owner of this property here in Virginia, like it wouldn't show me his name or her name. I wouldn't be able to see the mortgage or something. Like I think you would have to create an account first. And that's free. As long, I mean, to my knowledge, it's still free. And that's how you would be able to get that information. But yeah, PropStream's good. I mean, I'm not, I use it. Some of my investors use it too. That's that's what most of them do, because I mean it's pretty helpful. I mean it's worth it. This again, it's just 99 a month, so that does add up. Probably like one of my biggest expenses, for my overhead, I believe currently. So yeah, her name's Lisa. I see here she paid 176 for or 167 for the house in 2005, and her thing is Codewell. Let's purchase money Codewell saying 837. Again, it's just an estimate here for the rate. The loan amount is true though, so she took a loan out for 142. So she put like 15 down. Any questions, guys? Or not? Well, any other questions you guys got? You're welcome, Dom. I think yeah, I already answered the PropStream. That's the PropWire. Yeah, I mean it's relatively all the same thing, I believe. I just don't know because I don't have an account with PropWire. You like a year ago, you used to be able to see, like everything, but now like it's making you have to create an account to see everything. But again, creating an account I think is still free. I just kind of look at pre-foreclosures. I just look at I don't do anything crazy. I just type in pre-foreclosure. Let's say if I wanted to go to Connecticut, I mean, I'd probably just pre-foreclosures that are held by the owner, not like I don't want to look at stuff that are in like INCs or LLCs. But yeah, nothing. I don't really do anything crazy with my filters regarding pre-foreclosures. How would I gauge this person's interest in selling? I mean, just looking at it, or not, I mean, I call any pre-foreclosure. I mean, I don't call if it's, let's say if the estimated value for this house was like 500, thousand, I probably wouldn't call, but it's a decent number here. I'm looking at 245, 266 here. So it's decent enough where I would, call. I would call her. I would treat it the same like how I call everybody else that's under pre-foreclosure. I'll ask if, I'll be like, hi, is this Lisa? She'll say if it's Lisa or not. The next question is like, how are you doing? Sorry for the random call. My name is Terrell. I bought properties in Naugatuck, in and around Naugatuck, Connecticut. Just wanted to see if you might be interested in selling your property that you had on Celentano Road or Drive. And then see what she has to say. Looks like probably. I mean, it looks like you could make some money here with this if it was if everything checks out. I mean, I don't know what the value is. I'd have to do some digging, but again, she paid 140, 167 for it back in the day. So I mean, I don't know what it's worth. But it looks like in a decent neighborhood though. But yeah, you definitely could use some renovating, maybe a new siding, kitchen, bath, all that kind of stuff. But I can't see that, unfortunately. You can do limited searches with prior than the 97. Oh, really? They upped it. Okay. Wait, Wait, which one? John, are you saying PropWire is 90? per month? It can't be. I mean, right? Yes, 97 per month. Wow, that's crazy. Well, it would have been I didn't know that. I was over here saying it says free. That's crazy. I had no idea. That sucks. I know because I remember when it was first created, like everyone was taking advantage of that, but now I guess because the creator of it is Jerry Norton, so I guess now he's looking to make a little profit here. But yeah, it's always said free here. That's kind of annoying. I mean, it's less than PropStream, and I pay $99. Um, how do you know when the foreclosure will be? Sometimes it just states it. Let's say, for example, this one pre-foreclosure details. It's not provided yet. Recording date. We see the recording date here. In 2024. Sometimes it would, if you go to like they might not even have one up yet. Or if you go to the county website, so I don't know the county here. County's New Haven. So if I were to go to New Haven, Kentucky, like New Haven County for Kentucky, or not Kentucky, Connecticut, then I will, maybe it might have it there. But PropStream is pretty good at getting the information. And they might not have a date yet. Yeah, pretty much. It was fun while it lasted. Well, I guess there's really nothing you can really do other than signing up. I guess there has to be somebody else who creates something that's free to use. But the only old school way to do it is just going to the county website to find their information. Like, like property appraiser. Like, let's say if I didn't have, like for me, like if I were to look up like St. Pete, where I'm at, I have to actually spell it out. St. Petersburg. You can't do that ST. It's annoying. And if I were to click on like a random house, let's say I click on 301 80th Avenue, I see it's in a land trust. But let's say if I copy this, go to Pinellas County Property Appraiser, that's what you would have to. This is the old fashioned way. When you don't have sites like that, go to Pinellas County Property Appraiser. You type in the address. I don't think I copied the address actually. Did I? Oh, I did copy it. Okay. Oops. Hold on here. Okay, let me see if I get rid of a little bit here. Probably will show up then. Yeah, so so it comes up here. I could see same thing that I saw on PropStream. It said Rio Vista 301 80 Land Trust. I'm gonna see the same information here. Yep, so yep, okay. And I could see the mailing address is a PO box. I could see the same thing I see on PropStream here. See PO. So that's the old fashioned way to do it. Again, but again, there are some states that are non-disclosure states. So, you're limited on that information. Let's see here. Any other questions? I only use PropStream. I don't have PropWire. I don't have Batch Leads. I've never used Batch Leads. I've only used PropWire a little bit just to show people that you could search on PropWire, but I mean, like you don't do so much now, because you can't see any information unless you sign up. Like you can't see the seller. Like I can't see the contact information that I would, or the person who owns it. I wouldn't be able to see this. I wouldn't be able to see this. It's limited. So yeah. Any other questions, guys? If not, I'll just get rolling because I gotta continue. I gotta get on with my.
Yeah, I sent you the message, Terrell. On Discord.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I see it here. All right, let me I'll call him quick and see if he's open. Because I mean, where's the property at again?
It's in a city called Nashua.
Yeah, but what city? I mean, not
city.
It's New Hampshire. New Hampshire. Okay, yeah. So I mean, if he was willing to, I mean, again, I'm a friend of his friend, so like I don't know, but I mean, I could put in a good word for you and see what he says.
Definitely. Yeah, man. I mean, it's a pretty decent deal. We were gonna shoot it to Matt, but I like your advice on private money thing.
Yeah.
So mostly what he says. I mean, dude, it's better to have more opinions, you know.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, he'll talk. I mean, he chatted with me. Like I called him like like 3 or 4 times. Like he gave me his advice and what he would be willing to do. What I should what's. But it's honest. But he's not really an investor per se. So like he knows like limited information. But he's like more so just like the money guy in a sense. Like he has no I don't think he's done any flips or anything like that. But he just gives money for people to do the flips and makes money off that. But
Yeah, bro. I wouldn't shoot him anything that's garbage. This one's got Eric knows too. It's decent. You know what I mean? So it's a solid market. If it was like a bad market, I wouldn't even bother. You know what I mean?
I hear you.
But
All right. Well,
yeah, man, I appreciate it. I sent you the message. It just says, Terrell, excited to work together. When you send the PML, fill me on the tips on how to make the best of the seal. Leadership is greatly appreciated. Thank you. Sound good?
Yeah.
Awesome. All right, I shot it to you.
All right.
Thanks, man.
Yeah, no worries. All right, guys. Have a good rest of your Friday. Good rest of your weekend. Labor Day is right around the corner, so stay safe, have fun, drink responsibly. Over here promoting like a Bud Light commercial.
Yeah. Thanks, Terrell. If you hear back from Eric, just let me know. All right.
Oh yes. On the okay. But yeah, I will keep you in the loop, Steve.
All right, cool. Thank you.
Yep. Take care, guys.
like, will you have? Well, how about the inspection period, stuff like that? Like, what do you want to do if we did sign a contract?
Probably somewhere around like 10 days. Take it out there.
Okay. Is it the guy like? You know what? Yeah. You know what? I'll sign it. I'll sign it.
Oh no! Hold on. Uh-oh. Let's see. Let's get him back. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I had an incoming call, and I tried to deny it, and I just hung up on him. I think this is his number. Alright.
Yep.
Alright, sorry about that. Actually, I denied a call and it dropped this one. Alright, so you're at 116. How much flexibility do you have in that price?
Not too much.
What's your rock bottom on it?
90.
All right, so we're literally talking about a $5,000 to $10,000 price gap.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll sign it. I remember you're at 80,000, and I'll just take it at this point.
All right,
That's
man,
something
we'll send you the contract right now.
Now you want to do it? My email is 123@gmail.com.
Perfect. All right, let's go to
A level 10.
Go to a 10. Guys, what we're doing, we're just warming up right now. We're going to get to the good stuff and call real sellers. I got to warm up, though. I'm feeling out of it, so we asked Kaminsky. He's in the group. Let's take it to a 10. Let's go to a 10.
This one was easy. I'll go easy on you.
That was too easy. That was too easy. Give me a level 10,
This
man.
one,
Give me the
I have
heat.
something ready for you.
Give me the heat. All right, ready?
Yep.
All right. So let's speed it up. Ready? So why are you looking at selling the home?
I got it from my dad, the property. I just want to sell it. I don't need it.
So you inherited the home?
Yes.
All right. Why are you letting it go?
This is just a second house. I don't even go to it. I just want the money from it. That's the real reason.
All right, I got you. And how's the overall condition? Is it in good shape? Does it need some work?
It needs some work. My dad, didn't take care of it.
All right. When was the last time it was updated?
A while. Maybe 7+ years, maybe 6.
All right, so it's been a little while. Let me ask you, you ever see that show on HGTV where they go in and they do the rehabs on the home?
Yes.
If you were on that show and you had an unlimited budget, rehabs on the home?
Yes.
If you were on that show and you had an unlimited budget, okay. And if you did all that work, how much do you think that would cost?
Maybe 30, 40.
30, 40,000?
That ballpark. Yeah.
Well, it's 2,000 square feet, so I'm probably closer to a $50,000 rehab on this.
Okay. Yeah, that could make sense.
Mm-hmm. All right. And how much are you looking to sell the house for?
I'm looking to get 180.
180? How do you come up with that price?
I've been seeing houses selling in the high 2s in the area.
Well, that's what I'm thinking it's worth all fixed up, somewhere in the low 2s after I do that $50,000 rehab. So if I give you the 180 today and I put 50 into it, I'd be losing money. So there's no way, we'd be way too far apart on that. Well,
so what's your
just
offer?
to jump to it, what's your absolute rock bottom on this?
180. I can't.
I can't give you 180,000. Dude, you have nothing into this. What's your absolute rock bottom?
170.
That's still too high. I mean, look, I appreciate you coming down to 10, but there's no money at that. I appreciate it, but I'm still losing money at 170,000. I don't want to go back and forth. You know, we're on the same team. If we can come to a number that works for both of us, it's a win-win.
So what's your number?
170 is out of the picture. Just like I have to run the math to be able to get you an exact number. I'm probably around 100,000.
No way. My dad will roll over his grades and really come out and like take the lights on me if I took that offer.
Well, there's no mortgage on it, so I mean that would be 100. We pay the closing costs too. I don't know if I told you that. So that would be $100,000 in your pocket.
No, not really yet. I have to still pay the taxes.
Well, yeah, I mean, you got to pay. Taxes are something we all can't avoid. I mean, that's just going to be a part of it.
Yeah.
You're still left with a good chunk of money.
No, I'm not going down to 100,000. That's way too much. How about like 140?
140. I still, you know, I appreciate that, but it just wouldn't be worth the investment. I'm stuck at 100.
Yeah, I can't do that. That's way too low.
I mean, this wouldn't be the first time or the last time you took it a little less than what you were hoping for.
But this is money. Like, all this stuff is like stuff that's not important that I would say no to, right? Or like I would lose on.
Well,
like, this
look,
is, like,
we're talking about
a lot
money.
of cash.
Like you just said, man, we're talking about money. You can't take it with you when you die.
But I can give it to my kids.
I mean, that's true too, but 100,000, I mean, that's a lot of money. You can give a good chunk of that to the family.
That won't do too much.
It's $100,000, man. I mean, that's where I'm at. I can't give you 140 because it's still going to be a break even. I mean, if I gave you 100, serious question.
Like,
let me ask you.
The house was worth in high twos, right?
It's not worth that though. It's worth low twos at best, and I got to put 50,000 into it. Let me ask you a question though. On a scale from 1 to 10, 1 being you don't want to do the deal, 10 you're ready to go. I mean, where are you on that scale?
At this point, like a 5, maybe like a 4. Because the number's not right.
Other than the price, what could I do to bring you to a 10?
Nothing really.
There's always got to be something. Other than the price, what could I do to bring you to a 10? You said you had a lot of stuff in that house, right?
No, I don't have anything in there.
It's vacant?
Yeah.
Okay. You know, the big thing, this is what I want you to realize. You could maybe get that 140,000, but you'd have to at least do the kitchen, paint it, and do the floors. Have you maybe considered doing that before you sell it?
No, I don't want to do that. I don't want to go all out there. Like, I live in Florida, and that property all the way out in Illinois.
Yeah, it's a lot of work. So, I mean, look, if you're not willing to do the work, and I get the reasons why, then, I mean, dude, we could literally have this done in money in hand within 3 weeks. Just, like, really envision that, $100,000 in your bank account in the next 3 weeks.
Is there any way you can go up?
I can't because I'd be losing money at that point. I'm stuck at 100.
You know what? Let me think about it.
I mean, look, the thought is instantaneous. It's either you want to do it or you don't. You know, I'm fine with either one, but, I mean, which one is it? What are we doing?
What will be the contingencies if we sign a contract?
The as is, the cash deal, close ASAP. It's yay or nay. You know, there is no thinking about it. You either want to do it or you don't. I'm fine with either one, but what are we doing?
I'll do it. Fine, I'll do it. I just give it to you.
Dude, you're too easy, man. You're too easy.
I was. You didn't give me like anything for me to go last.
Bro, you're way too easy. I just dropped you 80 G's.
I know. I just gave it to you.
Too easy.
I can easily.
Come on, man. I want some difficulty. All right. I'm getting to the regular calls. I'm feeling warmed up, brother. Appreciate you.
Yep. No problem.
All right, I'll see you. All right. I said I was up so late last night. I was like, man, I'm not ready for this. So I asked him to hop on. Give me a little role play. Let's get the blood flowing. I'm ready, guys. Let's go. What do you guys want to do today? You guys feeling wholesale, creative finance? What do you guys want to do? I wish there was an actual call. I dropped that man 80 G's like that. Anybody else wants to role play, man? I'm down. Kaminsky, you too easy. Too easy. That was like a level 2. You guys want to do a little bit of wholesale? I'm game, man. We're ready for it. I want to do some real aggressive phone calls today. That's what I'm in the mood for. Want to do some real aggressive phone calls today. That's what I'm in the mood for. We'll do a little bit of creative and get you guys some deals today too. Let me go into my Florida market. Let's see if we can get a for sale by owner on the phone. That way we could just crank on them. Let's see if we can find a piece of crap. Ready? Let's see what we can find. Problem is, you just get a bunch of trailers at that price. How about this could be something. They want 156. It's fully updated. Looks like crap on the outside. If you guys get any questions too, drop them in the chat. I saw a few of you guys asking. Alex said, how do I get a down payment from a duplex? I can't just sell part of the home to a tenant, right? No, you absolutely can. If you're talking about doing like a rent to own, Alex, or doing like a wrap, absolutely, man. You could literally be like, hey, we got a lease in place on this one. I'm going to do a rent to own on this unit specifically. It will be on the entire property, but you're only going to have rights to this unit during that time period. Then boom, you're double dipping if that's what you're getting at. All right, let's see. Ready? How about this one? It's a trailer again. Jeez. Come on, I don't want trailers. I want to find a fix and flip. I probably got to increase the price. How about let's find some trash. And Kaminsky, did you get a hold of Kim? Are we all good to go on that one? Or I got to renegotiate that for you, right? Let me see if I can find that one. And again, if you guys have questions, drop them in the chat, man. Drop them in the chat. Let's see if we can lock this up. Let's go to, let me zoom out a little bit. Looks like it's off market, man. Here it is. I think this is it. I was in Lehighton, right? This is not it, but this might be something. Yeah, this thing's beat up. All right, let's see if we can crank on them. See if we can lock this up. Here we go. Here we go.
Has been forwarded to an automatic voice message.
It's Friday, so a lot of these real estate agents, they ain't gonna be picking up the phone. Let's try them again. See if we can get them.
Hello?
Hey, my name's Eric. I came across the house you got on Bridge Street. Bro, what? Let's try him again. We got a male Karen.
Your call has been forwarded to voicemail.
Maybe his phone died. I don't know. All right, let's do something else. Ready? Kaminsky, I'm not seeing that one deal. This could be something. Let me see the condition of this. Holy hoarder. There's a lot of crap in this home. It's a for sale by owner. Let's see if we can get a good conversation going. See if we can get a deal. Wholesale deal. Ready? Here we go. Cheryl said just signed up. Man, Cheryl, I didn't even bring it up. I ain't even bring it up yet, but that's awesome. I see actually a couple of you guys already signed up. Cheryl, Juan, see you two just opted in. Guys, again, today is the last day. I'm going to give you guys access to the free trial.
Your call has been forwarded to voice.
So you guys can join the community and spend no money. What you're getting is the courses on the wholesale, the seller finance, the subject to, the novation. I give it all to you guys. The contracts, the scripts, the buyers network. On top of all that, man, we do 5 Zooms a week. You know, men and women from all backgrounds, right? Some people in real estate, big players. I'm talking like brokers, buying big money investors, hard money guys, lender, you know, the whole nine. But we also got a lot of people that are just not in real estate, right? It's so diverse, from 18 to literally 60 years old, men and women, all different backgrounds, man. So again, today's the last day. I'm going to give you guys access to sign up and get on the free trial. The free trial, you'll be able to access everything and spend no money while you're on it. So you guys could not take my word on this community. You guys could check it out firsthand. Be like, damn. Big recommendation for those of you guys that did opt in. Try and get going in the course, and then come on the weekly Zooms. You know, we do 5 Zooms a week. That's where the magic happens, and that's where I could like actually help you on stuff. So try and come on those Zooms. This person, it's not even ringing anymore. The other thing too, Cheryl, Juan, everybody else that's going to sign up today on the free trial, you guys aren't going to see the welcome email as soon as you sign up. You'll see that welcome email once this live ends. I'm going to go through. I'm going to personally send that email. So if you signed up and you don't see it right away, don't freak out. All right. Let me try this house again. See if we can get them. Here we go. See if we can get them to pick up.
Your call has been forwarded to voicemail. The person you're trying...
They ain't picking up. All right. Give me 1 second here, guys. Give me 1 second and we'll keep going. Hold on. All right, let's roll. Let's see if we can get another one, guys. Ready? Let's rip. There's really not a whole lot of for sale by owners over here. Let's see. Trying to find a dump. This kind of looks like a dump. Let's see the inside. Looks like a crappy Airbnb. All right, I'm gonna have to go to the agents. I hate freaking speaking with these people. We don't really got a choice today. And nothing wrong with real estate agents. They just you just can't have the same conversation that you do with a direct to seller type of lead, right? Let's see. And again, if you guys got questions, pop them in the chat, man. Pop them in the chat. Love answering the questions on the wholesale, the creative, all that good stuff. All right. How about this one? Union Boulevard. Nope. It's kind of nice. I'm going to cap the price out. Let's cap it at $250. How about, let's find some trash. I see one of you guys asking, how does this work? I'm new. Right now we're doing a little bit of wholesale, right? So to like try and simplify the wholesale, we're calling these properties up. We're going to put the house under contract. I'm going to be on the contract as the buyer, but instead of me like actually buying it, I'm selling the contract for a fee to my pool of buyers, to one of the buyers in my buyers list. Does that kind of make sense? With wholesale, man, this is how we stack. This is probably like the fastest way to get out of the 9 to 5. For those of you guys just like burnt out, you're like, yo, I'm sick of having no money, sick of the freaking rat race. Like, this is the play. You just got to commit to it. Again, you guys have access. Today's the last day I'm giving you guys access on the free trial. Again, you can get all the courses on the wholesale, the creative finance, the whole 9, and then come on the 5 Zooms a week, and I'll actually help you on your deals and all that stuff. How do you find qualified buyers? I should probably, we cover that a few times, or at least once every week, I feel like. But that's obviously all in the course. Qualified buyers, here, I'll explain some things to you guys. How many guys, before I waste my breath, how many guys are actually like in the wholesale space? In this wholesale game? If there's more than like 5 of you guys, I'll give you a little spiel on the dispo. How many guys are in the wholesale space? Kirby said me. Robert said trying to start. Ari Investor, what up, what up? Adam, what up, man? All right, we got a few wholesalers in here. Is that it? Anybody else wholesaling? Dom, you're in the group, man. You're a wholesaler. You just joined, dude, so trying to get a deal, obviously, because you're brand new at it, but you're officially a wholesaler, my friend. You're in the game. You're in the game. All right, we got a few of you guys wholesaling. All right, I'll give you guys a little bit of game, then we'll get back to the good stuff, making these phone calls. Trying to, Austin says, all right, so one thing people don't realize, I've been doing this 10 years, guys. I've been in the wholesale game when there was 2 guys on YouTube. I spent $100,000 on knowledge over my 10 years. That's courses and mentorships. I've been doing this a long time. I'm going to say a lot. This is going to be like unorganized thoughts, but for those of you guys wholesaling, this is going to be some good value for you guys. So when it comes to the wholesale game, you join like any community other than ours. You watch all these YouTubers and these influencers, and what did they teach you guys? Get a deal, look at this deal. Bro, I'm telling you, that's the fastest way to never get a deal. Everybody's got it so backwards. I teach this to a couple thousand people. I have 500, maybe 600 wholesalers just not in my community, inside my database that we do business with. And so over my 10 years of playing this game and meeting thousands of wholesalers nationwide, everybody is acquisition heavy, and that's exactly why they don't do any deals. I spent $12,000 on a program just to realize, bro, the whole game is the dispo. You want to do a lot of deals, it's becoming disposition heavy. That just means having a large buyer's list. It's all about how many eyeballs can I send a deal to, right? So when it comes to the buyer's list, this is going to be the important piece here. A lot of people have this wrong. Okay, I got 20 cash buyers, I got 100 cash buyers, and they think they have enough cash buyers to then go out and start doing deals. Guys, the minimum cash buyers that you should be having is at least 200 in a given market. And a market does not mean, another big mistake, does not mean the entire state at all. I started in Pennsylvania, rocked there for years. I ain't doing the whole state of Pennsylvania. I'm literally doing 3 counties that all touch. That's a very tight, niched area. Does that make sense? So, we want to just focus on building the buyers list up. Now, the stuff that I teach you guys in the course, you guys can literally get that for free today, shows you guys how to get hundreds. I'm literally talking 200 cash buyers within a few days. And that's only spending 30 minutes a day at most. So you could have hundreds of cash buyers in your list in a very short window of time. I wish I wrote some points down so this is organized talk for you guys. But when it comes to the cash buyers, if you look at any of the big franchises, you look at the A1 assets, we own Tampa. There was nobody better than us, and I say that humbly, but that's the facts. You look at the New Westerns nationwide. You look at the Keighley's. These are real estate wholesale franchises. You look at any of them, they are not acquisition focused. They are disposition focused. Let's build a buyer's list up, get the buyer's list jacked up, and they spend literally no money on marketing. Why? Because 99% at least 99% of wholesalers are only focused on finding deals. I need to find deals because that's what you guys are taught from all these quote unquote gurus. All right. That's the best way to never do a deal. I promise you. You know how many people I've watched? Oh, I got a deal. I contracted my third deal and they still can't. They flop on everything. Why? Because they never put enough attention on the disposition side of the business. You want to dominate a market, you want to become a top tier wholesaler, it's getting disposition heavy first and then bring in the acquisition. So this kind of makes sense. Hopefully this is making sense. Now, here's a big point right here. Why 200 cash buyers or 100 cash buyers or 20 cash buyers is not going to be here. Or 20 cash buyers is not volume, meaning multiple deals every single month. I want money, I want multiple checks every single month coming to me. We need to be thinking about hundreds of cash buyers, which is easy with the stuff I teach you guys. So this is, let me try and paint this picture for you guys. There's going to be a lot of deals that I call a swing the bat type of deal, right? Where like the numbers are kind of tight, like, you know, maybe the seasoned investor, the guy that he eats, sleeps, and breathes real estate, he ain't gonna buy that. He ain't doing a $50,000 rehab for a $25,000 check, right? So there's gonna be a lot of deals that you come across where the numbers are tight, and it's like a swing the bat. But the way we could actually execute these and get paid on all of these deals is by becoming disposition heavy. I need a lot of eyeballs looking at my deal. But when you only have 100 cash buyers, you only have 200 cash buyers, you got 20 cash buyers, that's not going to be enough. You're going to be flopping on deals left and right. Oh, I got a contract. Guess what? You're setting yourself up for disappointment. I got a contract, and now you got to terminate it 2 weeks later. How many of you guys been there? You contracted something, and then you literally had a flop on it because you couldn't pull it off. How do I get the purchase and sale? You guys could download that for free. Links in the bio on the free trial in the community. Obviously, you get everything else. I give you $15,000, $20,000 worth of contracts. So you guys can literally join the free trial today. So again, going back to it, it comes down. I need a lot of eyeballs looking at my deal, period. So the videos that you guys get inside this course are going to go over how do I get 200 cash buyers within 5 days max, spending 30 minutes a day. Literally, it's about the amount of eyeballs. Now, as far as seasoned people, that's very important too, right? Those are going to be the people that do a lot of repeat business with us. The other thing too, this is not to ramp, but I guess we'll continue with it. One thing people don't realize is you do want a lot of wholesaler connections and real estate agent connections. So we have our cash buyer, and then we have a list of wholesalers, and we have a list of agents. The reason for that is especially starting out. You know, as it takes time for your cash buyers list to develop to where you have hundreds of people on this list, you're going to be looking to do joint ventures, right? So I'm going to paint this perspective for you. If I have one contact to a wholesaler, I got a wholesaler in my phone, I got one contact, that contact is actually more than just one contact. Hopefully you follow me with this. What I mean by that is my one contact, John, the wholesaler over here, he's not just John the wholesaler because he has 30 other cash buyers. Then I got Teresa, the wholesaler. She's got 200 cash buyers. Then so out of 2-3 contacts of other wholesalers, you're accessing hundreds of other people. Does that make sense? You're accessing hundreds of other contacts. And then what happens is over time, you're able to capture their deals too. You know, there's so much you could do with the wholesalers. You know, wholesalers, people haven't been doing it as long as I have, and that's why they don't know some of this stuff, I guess. And that's not to be arrogant. That's just what I see with my own eyes, the reality of it. Other wholesalers in your market, they are literally employees for you if you know how to structure them. You guys want me to give you some game on that, show you how to get wholesalers to be your employee? I'll give you the ramp. All right. These wholesalers, right? So I got 500-600 wholesaler contacts inside my market down here in Tampa. 500-600 wholesalers in my market. Our acquisitions, and you're an acquisition, right? That's just somebody that's finding deals and doing the deals. The acquisitions you want to build rapport with these other wholesalers. So we call them on a weekly basis. We say, hey, yo, what do you got going on? Now, remember what I said earlier, 90% of wholesalers, they got no idea what they're actually doing at all. right? So if you can get enough rapport going with these people, these wholesalers are going to start calling you before they even contract a deal. You're going to call the wholesaler and initially get on their buyers list, but what's going to evolve over time is the wholesaler's going to hit you up like, yo, Eric, I got this house. What do you think about it? They ain't even lock it up yet. That's somebody that's doing paid marketing, possibly. They're doing daily follow-up, and you don't even got to manage them. They're just, it's an extension of manpower that you're able to tap into. Does that kind of make sense? You guys follow me with that? Now, once you get a little deeper into this wholesale game and you guys are tying the creative finance into it, these wholesalers, they're actually going to be, I'll say this, 90% of wholesalers, if not 99% of wholesalers, don't do creative finance. They're just like, I'm only going to do wholesale. So what we do is we give them, and you guys have access to all this, you guys in the community, videos on this too. We give these wholesalers a script. So that way when a wholesale deal doesn't work, they're pitching creative finance and then bringing you free home opportunities. Hey, I got a seller. They're open a holding paper on it. Hey, I got a seller. This would be a perfect subject too. And now, again, I'm tapping into an extension of manpower. I don't have to manage the person. I don't have to pay for their marketing. I don't have to do their follow-ups. They're doing all of that legwork, and they're just bringing me opportunity. And the script is set up not to teach them about wholesale, but to ask the right questions, right? I told you guys this last week. I got 100 wholesaler. I got as a wholesaler, I got 100 leads in my pipeline. How many are you actually going to close out on a cash deal? Maybe 3 if you're freaking lucky, maybe 5. If you're super lucky, say you close 5 deals out of 100 leads in the pipeline. Most wholesalers, those 95 are getting marked dead. Oh, not a deal, not a deal, not a deal. All right, so when you start building the rapport with these wholesalers and you give them the script, this special script that I got for you guys, they're now going to pitch it. Hey, I know it's not going to work for cash. Would you be open to holding paper on it if we gave you what you're looking for? Yeah, I'd be open to that. All right, I got a couple questions for you, and then my partner, he'll get back to you with an offer. So I got hundreds of wholesalers offering creative finance when cash doesn't work for their leads. And I'm not teaching them about creative finance. They're hitting me up. Eric, I got a deal. Here's the details. They said they're open to seller finance. See what you could do. And then boom, all right, if I close the deal out, I'll pay you a couple bucks. So like these wholesalers, there's so many ways. That's just like one of maybe 5 different ways I teach you guys to utilize wholesalers for our benefit on the dispo and then also on the acquisition. Some of you guys don't care about that stuff, but I'm telling you, bro, you implement some of that, you're rolling in the money. We had 5 to 600 wholesalers inside our CRM. Dom, I don't got buyers in Sarasota, my man. All right, you guys want to do wholesaler, creative finance? What are we doing? What do you guys want to do? What are we doing? What are you guys feeling? And let me, while I wait for you guys to tell me what we're doing, let me make sure we still good. Hold on one second. We Gucci. Let's see if we can do a wholesale deal. I love off market. We're playing on market wholesale, which is not that you can't do deals, but there's way more opportunity on the off market stuff. We just don't got time for that. All right, let's find a dump. This thing's kind of dumpy. Let's see if we can get Katie on the phone. Ready? See if we can lock this up. And again, if you guys have got any other questions on the wholesale, the creative finance, throw them in the chat, man. Throw them in the chat. See if you... Hey, is this Katie?
Yeah.
Hey, my name's Eric. I came across that listing, the one on Arcata Street. Is that one still going? Still for sale?
It is still available.
All right, awesome. I'm just a buy and hold investor, local to the area. I see some of it is gutted. I wanted to ask you if there's anything like seriously wrong with it, electric, plumbing, roof, foundation.
No, so it's also not gutted. That's actually the back porch that they just closed it in and just never finished it.
Okay.
But the whole house, everything's intact and everything. It was being used. The owner just moved to Portugal, so.
Okay, just looking to get rid of it.
Yep.
Was he living there, or was it a rental for him?
Their family was living there, so they weren't, but their family were.
Okay. All right, I like that. I see they were asking the 175. Is there any flexibility on that price?
There may be. We do currently have 4 offers in hand. Some asking, some below, some higher.
All right, so I'm already beat. I would be quite a bit lower, so I'm probably wasting my time coming in at like 140, right?
Yeah.
All right.
There is another cash offer that is at just slightly below asking, so that's going.
Do you think it's a wholesaler, or you think it's a real buyer?
It's a real buyer.
Okay.
He's also an investor too, but.
How do you make money on this though at 174 as an investment? Because it's probably worth what, like 260 all fixed up?
As rental, rents in the area go for a decent amount.
Yeah. All right.
Especially when they already own properties in the area, the same vicinity, so they're just looking to expand on their portfolio.
All right, that's fair. Do you have anything maybe like a little more beat up that could be a good fix and flip?
Me personally, but there are some in the area. Is there a specific neighborhood you're looking to be in?
So I live in Florida now. I don't know if you saw the caller ID, but I'm from the Poconos. All my investments are between the Lehigh Valley and Poconos. So I do buy and holds too, between like small commercial, single families, obviously. On the buy and holds, I really look for people that have like little to no equity, and then do stuff that creative stuff, and then anything like really beat up would just be like a fix and flip.
Gotcha. Okay. So you're open to area pretty much then.
Yeah, all over the valley.
Depending on if it has to make sense, obviously.
Yeah, Valley and Poconos.
Okay. There's quite a few within Freemansburg, South Bethlehem. In South Bethlehem, I wouldn't necessarily say those are ones that you want to fix and sell.
Dom, are you still here? Dom, are you in the chat, man?
Keep and use as like rentals, especially the ones close to.
I see you in the chat. You're actually the top viewer. Dom, I'm gonna get her email. I'm gonna hook you up with this contact. Take down her email.
But it's just there's quite a few, so it just depends on what you're okay with.
She could probably get you some off-market stuff.
Each property's different.
I'm gonna hook you up. Okay. Yeah, I'd be interested. Should I maybe just like text you my email and you can send us stuff in the future or currently that you got?
Yeah, absolutely. Text me your email. I have 2 closings right now and then 1 appointment later on, so I can get some things over to you this evening.
Yeah, that'd be awesome. I appreciate that. All right, I'll get that over to you.
All right, sounds good. Thank you.
All right, thanks. Bye. All right, Dom, I'm gonna save this house for you. Just hit me on a DM, or actually better yet, ping me in the general chat inside the community, and then you'll see her phone number on the listing. Just hit her up. Just shoot her a text. Be like, hey, my name's Dom. I'm Eric's partner. Send us any good fix and flips or sellers that have little to no equity, and give her your contact. That's what's up. And then do a follow up on her on a weekly basis. Hey, what do you got? What do you got? What do you got? And then eventually she should produce something. I need hooked up as well. Dom's just in my market, guys, so that's why I did that. He's covering my area. Let me see. I want a wholesale deal, man. I'm trying to get a check. It's Friday. Let's see if we can get paid today. Get something locked in. Easy little 10 G's. Ready? This thing looks all crappy. Let's see if we can get this one. Why are they asking so much? Bro, these real estate agents tripping. 200. They're over ARV and it needs a full rehab. Oh man. Let's see if I can find a dump. Let's find a dump. How about this one? Kind of nice. Let's go to the for sale by owners. I'm getting bored of these agent listings. Got a lot of agents in the group, but it's personally not my favorite. Not my favorite type of lead. Got anything in South Carolina? Look, personally, guys, I just rock in the Tampa area, Tampa, St. Pete, Lakeland, and Florida, and then the Poconos and the Lehigh Valley in Pennsylvania. Those are my markets. But, others in the group, definitely in South Carolina doing business. All right, how about, I'm going to look at some of the old stuff, although there really ain't nothing. Wow, how is there only 9 homes on the for sale by owner? That's crazy. This market's dry, man. This market's really dry. Do I have any other filters on? Wow. How is that possible? Holy moly. Let's go to my Florida market. And if you guys want to pivot and do a little bit creative finance, I'm totally game for that too. It's up to you guys. End of summer, dry market. Yeah, man, it's dry. Holy crap. Super dry. All right. Let's get a little 10-piece. Little 10K right here. Ready? Let's find a crappy home. Now, what's cool too is you guys can, for those of you guys kind of playing this game, I'm on Zillow right now, just looking at some of the on-market. You can go to the bottom of the more filter, type of the keyword search. I give you guys a whole packet with like maybe, there might even be like 100 different keywords that I put together for you guys to be able to search out. I'm going to type in needs work and see if we can get some stuff to pop up. And that's going to be populated, or that's going to be a piece that is inside the description. So here's one. Actually, it's not even that beat up. Let's find a real beat up house. How about, let me look at the photos. The outside looks like trash. Inside's pretty beat up too. Brooksville. All right, ready? Miss Linda. Let's see if we get Linda on the phone. Let's see if we can make some money. Ready? Watch this. Here we go. Trying to wholesale properties in Ohio. Connect with John in the community. He's on like almost every Zoom that we do. Connect with Rick, Jerry, and Kyle. They're in Ohio, freaking killing it. Let's try Linda again. Columbus and Cleveland. That's where they're covering. RE Investor /virtual.
Market Street Real Estate, Linda speaking.
Hey, Linda. My name's Eric. I came across that house you got on Simona Ave here in Brooksville.
Yeah, were we texting earlier before about this together?
No, first time I'm calling you on it.
Oh, okay. All right. Sure. How can I assist?
I'm just a buy and hold investor. That's kind of my game. I'm curious. I'm looking at the photos. I'm thinking of doing a full rehab on this. I just wanted to first ask if there's anything like crazy going on that I can't see in the photos.
Nothing that I'm aware of.
All right. Just updates.
But we've had. I just want to, and I'm not discouraging you from making any offers, but we've had 20 offers, and
20.
They're all like you. 20. They all want to rehab.
Who are you guys looking to sell this to? Like a family to live in, or are you guys trying to find an investor?
Well, all right, let me just say both.
Okay.
The work that's needed there isn't that much. If an investor wants to come in and replace the carpet, do some painting, clean up around outside, and, clean up inside, they could rent that close to $1,800 a month. So that's the type of investor I'm looking for. Furthermore, also looking for people who want to be close to Tampa, who don't mind rolling up their sleeves and doing a little bit of this deferred maintenance. There's not that much there to warrant what you guys want to buy this for.
Right.
But again, I'd be happy to take your offer, but we've had plenty of them that want to rehab, and it's just really, we just don't feel it needs a complete rehab.
They definitely does.
The roof is 2011. There's still years left on it.
Roof looks like crap.
The AC,
How many years left on that? Because it looks bad, that roof.
Well, it's 2011. It was re-roofed, so you've got at least 10 more years before Citizens Insurance is going to make you replace.
Okay.
I mean, that'd be plenty of time for an investor who wants to rent it, you know.
Yeah.
So, and we don't mind, you know, dickering on price, but we don't want to be gouged because it just doesn't seem justified to be so gouged.
So you're saying like everybody's just a lot lower?
They're a lot lower.
Yeah. I mean, what I'm seeing is like, you know, for a flip, update the kitchen, change all the windows, landscape the outside, floors.
That's kind of what they were doing.
Yeah, I mean, it definitely needs a full rehab. It's rough. I mean, so the sellers, you guys just ain't really seeing that though, right? You're like, nah, somebody could rent it and doesn't need all that, and I get that.
Well, we could see that. I mean, we could see that, but it just goes back to motives and objectives. I think if someone wanted a 3-bedroom home at a reasonable price, who's willing to roll up their sleeves, put in a little elbow grease, they could have a nice little comfortable home at a reasonable rate.
The house looks like crap.
Again, if we don't get that type of person, then there's investors out there that probably wouldn't mind renting that at $1,800 a month and doing a minimum job.
Yeah.
So,
what's been the highest offer you got? What's the number to beat?
Well, you got to beat 140.
Man, you guys got 140 and you didn't take that?
No, we didn't take that because if you look at the solds out there, if that house was fixed up, you'd be looking at probably anywhere from 210 to 220. So and it's listed at 183 now, so there's already like a $20,000-$30,000 drop.
So the problem here's kind of, I got some creative ideas to maybe work something, but this is the problem for myself as a, you know, looking at it as a fix and flip and everybody else. Even at 140, like if you bought it for 140 and you sink a good 50 into it, maybe more, you list it at 210 all fixed up, that investor is losing money at the end of the day.
Yeah, so maybe, you know, the fix and flip investor isn't the person we need. But
I don't think, definitely not, because the numbers, you'd have to be like closer to like 115, 120 for a fix and flip. What if, I have an idea. Are they living in the house right now?
Yeah.
All right. Do they need money to move?
I don't really know. What's your idea?
My idea is maybe coming in at full ask if they were open to doing some seller financing on it.
Oh, I don't know. How much down? Because they do have a mortgage on it.
Well, we take care of that. I mean, I'm still going to be putting a bunch of, probably not doing the windows and going all crazy, but definitely putting some work into it. Obviously, we got to get you paid, right? So, I don't know. This one's tight. I'd maybe get them like 10 grand and then buy it for the total of 183.
Well, I just don't know how it would all shake out, but again, I don't want to discourage you. If you think you can make this work somehow, then, you know, bring me an offer and we'll put it on the table and see if the parties can work on it.
All right. Would you be able to represent me?
Well, no, actually I wouldn't. I'm a special master in this case. This is a court-ordered sale.
Oh, I got you.
So,
okay.
Yeah.
What how much do they owe on the mortgage? I'm just curious.
I would say, and I'm not a positive, I would say they're close to about 89.
All right, so they got some equity. All right,
Yeah.
let me I have an agent in the area. I'll have her write it up, and then what's a good email to send it over to?
It's Lynda, LYNDA, at marketstreetre.com.
Street spelt out or no?
Yeah, spelled out, marketstreetre.com.
R-E, okay. All right. I think that might be an option, if they're looking for that, a good number. Yeah, I mean, fix and flip, it's not going to make sense for anybody. But if we do something creative, then we can get them that magic number, and it could be a win-win for everybody.
Well, but you know what? Now that I'm thinking more about it, I don't know if I could get the husband and the wives to agree to any type of owner financing. If one agreed, the other might not. So that's not going to really probably work unless one could be paid off and the other would.
Is this like a divorce situation?
Yeah, so they're already divorced, but they just can't seem to agree on anything, and that's why the court ordered a sale and put me in charge.
Look, I'll tell you, I'm pretty good with these divorce situations. So there might be a play to get one of the, say, just like hypothetical example. Say the wife is like, yeah, I'm totally open to seller finance, and the husband's like, no, I don't want that. What we could do is cash the husband out completely so he's not in that deal, and then she's the one holding the paper. So there's a lot of creative stuff we could do to try and piece this together.
All right. Well, again, I'm not going to discourage you from bringing forth any offers, but both sides are represented by attorneys, and the attorneys may say no owner financing too, so we've got that to deal with.
I'm good with these attorneys. Let's see what we can do. I'm going to have my agent, her name is Kim Young. I'm going to have her reach out to you, and we'll get something over. See if we can piece something up.
All right. Can you repeat your name again?
My name's Eric Schmidt.
What is it, Schmidt?
Yes, last name Schmidt.
No, the first name.
Eric.
Oh, Eric Schmidt. Okay. And you're an investment company, and the company's name is?
No company, just individual investor. I'm local and here in Tampa.
Oh, okay. All right.
If
you looked at the property or had your agent look at the property, you might have a change of mind and feel like you want to pay more. I mean,
it's those windows,
the pictures probably look worse than what it is. I really think it just needs cleaning inside and out, new flooring. Maybe you could do the AC, but again, and then the appliances are old, but you know as well as I do, new appliances are what, $3,000 maybe.
Oh, dude, that's great.
I don't know what's going on with the camera. Let me end this live, guys. I'm gonna restart. Yeah, it's not working. One sec, guys. One sec. All right, I think we're back. Good phone call, Witter. Hold on one sec. One sec. Is that good? We good? I think we're good. All right, sorry about that, guys. Let's go. There's a potential deal there. Now, if you guys noticed too, what I did was I was able to pivot into the creative finance things, right? So like, yeah, you know, we can just tell based on that conversation, they're not really looking for a fix and flipper. They've had 20 something fix and flippers lowball them, and they're just like, no, we don't see that. So us being able to be like, yo, we'll give you the 180 if you're willing to hold paper on it, that's going to have them more intrigued, because really what they care about is that top dollar, trying to get as much as they can for the home. And that's going to give them that. Can we wholesale again in Tampa? Yeah, we could try and find one more. It's Sony. Question? Yeah, what's the question? You guys have any questions? Put it in the chat. Throw them in the chat. All right, ready? Let's see if we can get another one. Let's get another one. Let's get, what are we up to? This is going to be 2 or 3. I'm losing track already. I don't even know. All right, ready? Let's see. This thing looks like a dump. It's in Clearwater, Florida. Pretty close to me. 165. There might be some money here. See, we get Mr. Benjamin on the phone. Here we go.
This is Ben.
Hey, Ben, my name's Siri. I came across the house you got on Betty Lane.
Are you a buyer or an agent?
I'm a buyer. Buy and hold's kind of my game. I just came across. What's that?
Right now. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna send your number to my team, and they're gonna call you in the next 2 minutes. Okay?
All right, I'll look out for it. What a weirdo. That ain't how you do business. All right. Hopefully you guys can learn from that. Don't do that. All right. I'll give him a minute to give me. He said 2 minutes, so let's sit tight for a second. What questions you got? Somebody said new agent. No, I think he thinks he's a hot shot. He thinks he's a big dog, bro. That ain't how you run no team. Come on, Ben. What are you doing? All right, you guys. You guys have any questions? Any questions? We'll give him. We'll wait the 2 minutes for the call back. Do you guys have any questions on the wholesale, the creative finance, anything like that? Like that?
Hello?
Hey, who's this?
Hey, it's Michael. What if you just spoke to a Benjamin, or you called it Benjamin?
Yes.
We've spoken before about a different property. I think it was one something in James Avenue, Panama City.
It's super hard to hear you.
Oh, yeah, it's a little better?
They're perfect, man. Sorry, appreciate that.
Okay. Yeah, we had spoken maybe a month or so ago about a property out in Panama City on James Ave. What's this one about? How can I help?
Did I just speak to Ben?
Yeah, you just spoke to Ben.
No, it wasn't James. I was calling about Betty Ave.
On Betty, okay.
932 North Betty.
Familiar, yeah.
I wanted to ask, is I'm looking at the photos on this one. Obviously, it needs a full rehab. Is there anything like crazy going on with it that I can't see in the photos?
No. No, like there's no weird foundation, there's like all some stuff like that. No.
All right.
It's a little, current, I believe the condition is a little bit more cleared out than the photos. Since the owner had gone by and taken some stuff out. But that would probably be the only difference.
Okay. What was the story with it? Like, was he living in there, or was this a rental?
I believe, wait a minute, hold on for a second here. I believe it was a rental for family. Like there was a family member in there that had moved for school.
Okay.
I think that was the story. Yeah.
I see you guys got it up for the 165. How much flexibility is there on that price?
Honestly, it's pretty tight. If you had a number, I could definitely bring it, but there's not so much for. I would be assuming you're coming in without an agent and all that.
Yeah, I'd let you guys represent me. Like, I'm guessing you still got a mortgage to pay off?
Yeah, it's mostly the mortgage. Obviously, I can't show the exact amount, but since you have an agent, there's wiggle room. Where do you think you'd be at, or you'd have to walk it?
I'd be in the low ones, to be honest, on a cash deal.
Yeah. Unfortunately, we wouldn't be able to do that. I think like the best we could do is something like 155, and 155 would probably be it.
All right, I have an idea. So if he's got like little equity on this, would he maybe just entertain holding paper if I gave him that 165?
Holding paper?
Like doing some seller finance on it?
I don't. No, we've run that by them before. That's not what they're looking for, unfortunately. If we had, it probably would have been moved by now.
All right, so they just need that money in hand.
Yeah.
What if
Can I ask you Oh, go ahead.
I was just gonna say, if he's just gonna get cashed out, what if I just take over the mortgage and cash him out of the equity? Then it'd be like the same thing as a cash deal.
I can definitely throw that their way.
You gotta know the game.
That's
money right there.
Before, but I'll definitely throw it and see what they say. Do you want to text me that so I have it in writing?
Yeah, for sure. I'll you had a question for me or no?
I did. My last text with you again months ago when I was reviewing it, I said so deals in Florida and Pennsylvania.
Yes. Yep.
Okay. Where are you buying in Pennsylvania?
Poconos, Lehigh Valley. If you're familiar.
Okay, so you don't mind the Philly area?
A little outside of Philly, so like the Lehigh Valley isn't the city. It's like a blanket.
Gotcha.
So that would be like Allentown, Bethlehem, Easton.
Okay. I had something in Kensington. I know it's not such a popular area, but I don't know. Do you do flips or do you do Section 8? What do you do?
Both. Buy and holds and flips. That's a little outside of my market, though.
The Kensington area?
Yeah.
Like that code 19134?
Yeah, that's... To be honest, I don't even know where that's at.
Oh, you're good. It's more central. You also buy in Florida. Where else do you locate?
I'm in St. Pete, so, Clearwater, St. Pete, Tampa. Sometimes we'll go out to, like, Lakeland. And then up north to, like, Port Richey, Hudson as well.
Port Richey, Hudson. Okay. Do you do mobile homes at all?
If it was, like, a buy and hold, maybe. But most of the time, no.
Gotcha. Yeah, I had the single wide out in Hernando. It's in Citrus County. It's above all that. It would need some rehab. like updating and all that. But it's better for buy and hold just because it's harder to flip. Can't get too much financing on those single wides out there. You want to throw it your way?
Yeah, shoot it over from. You could text me on this number, a link to the thing or just details on it. I'd check it out.
Okay. Yeah, I'll throw it your way. Not interested, just let me know. And make sure to text me anything about Clearwater, and I'll let you know.
Yeah, man, I'd love to do something on this Clearwater. If we could pull this off, I think that'd be sweet. And I think, to be honest, I think the creative's a play because, I mean, it's been on 78 days. So I think we both know 165 is stretching a little bit. But I give them the full ask, cash them out of the equity, so it's the same thing as a cash deal. You know, pay the commission, the closing costs, and done. I mean, we can wrap this up in 3 weeks.
Hit me up on the text there. I just sent you Hernando, and I'll get back to you.
All right, cool, man. I appreciate you.
Okay.
All right, I'll see you. Boom. Yo, another good real estate agent right there. I love it. Dude, that's a play right there. As you guys just heard me say, they want $165,000. They've already been taking multiple. It's been on for what, 78 days on market. They're overpriced. Like, bro, they're pushing max market value. They ain't gonna be getting the 165. The guy bought it in 2021. So he's got like very little equity. So he's really trying to squeeze every penny out of this. So when we come across stuff and there's little equity in it, bro, I'll do a rent to own. Get the money from the rent-to-own person, use that to cash the seller out, buy it subject to the debt, and boom, I'm in the deal with either little or no money out of pocket. You have to know the game, but if you guys are just doing the wholesale, you're missing opportunity on the creative, right? Bail me out of 2. Big boss. BBL Trizzy, you in jail? I got you. Yeah, you guys saw that video, right? That was kind of funny. Dude, I got so many funny stories, just like videos like that. But yeah, man, we literally hopped on that call. This was 3 or 4 years ago when we did that. Something like that. And yeah, we were just in the office, and our boy X, he's like, "Yo, come film this. I'm bailing a seller out of jail." I'm like, "Huh?" He's like, "Yeah, man, we're gonna bail the seller out of jail, and they agreed to sign the contract at this price." So we literally bailed the lady out of jail, and to get her to sign the contract. Yeah, a lot of real estate's fun, man. There's a lot of funny stuff. But I came across that video, and I was like, yo, I don't know how I feel about that looking back. Like, was that the right thing to do? So I figured I'd throw it up and get your guys' opinion. If you guys didn't see that, this is my most recent video. But I think what it comes down to, like, on the ethical side of that video is just, like, why is the person in jail, right? But I can't remember, to be honest with you. I can't remember. I don't think she killed nobody. Probably, like, drugs or something like that. I don't know. I really don't know why she was in jail. But that was funny. All right, let's switch it up, man. You guys want to keep doing the wholesale, or should we do a little creative finance? We're chasing, I think, deal number 4 at this point. What are we doing, guys? What are you guys feeling? You guys want to go and do some creative finance, or should we keep rocking on the wholesale? Wholesale? All right. PA wholesale, Adam, you got to tap into some of the other strategies. I'm waiting for the docs on Rio. Nice. Yes, hopefully we can get that locked up. Again, I haven't said it in a little while. Again, if you guys want to join the community, today is the last day. I'm offering you guys the free trial, so you guys could opt into the group, get literally everything in the community. The course, it's a lot of course material on the whole. Probably, like, to be honest, I don't know, maybe 150 videos. Not that you have to watch all of those. It's a lot of content in the course, but I give it all to you guys, man. I've been doing this 10 years, grew the largest company in office down here in Tampa. Everything I know on wholesale and creative, literally everything, I just give it to you guys. So on top of the courses, the $15,000, $20,000 worth of contracts, the private money package, the buyers network, I give it all, man. On top of all of that, I give you guys access to 5 Zooms a week, and that's so I could actually help you on these deals. So, like, Eric, you got a house, Can you call them and lock it up? Eric, I got a house. Can you help me run the numbers? Eric, I found this house. I don't know what to do with it. And so I could actually help you make this happen, right? So, people join the group that are already in real estate. Eric, I got 100 units. Show me how to get to 200. But we also got, Eric, I'm a broker for 20 years. How can I blow up my company and get real estate for free with no cash, no credit, right? And then we got people that join the group. Eric, I know nothing about real estate. I want to get a house to live in. I'm renting a home. I'm freaking sick of renting a home. I'm 40-something years old. I need a house to live in. And I'm like, bro, this is what we're going to do to get it with no cash, no credit. And then people looking to get out of the rat race. Yo, I hate my freaking 9 to 5. I'm driving a truck. I'm a doctor. I do Uber. Whatever, bro. A lot of people decide, I got to do something. This is the play. It's about real estate that pays us every single month. Buying real estate, the house I live in, the homes behind me, no cash, no credit. So again, if you guys want access to everything, today's the last day. I'm doing the free trial, so you guys can sign up, literally access everything, come on the Zooms with me, access everything, and spend no money today. Today's the last day. You guys have a little bit of time to do so. I see I see a lot of you guys already signed up for the free trial. For those of you guys that did, you're going to see the welcome email once I get off the live. So you're not going to see the welcome email like as soon as you sign up. Once I get off of this live, we end this, I'm going to go through, I'm going to personally email everybody the links to the courses, the scripts, the community, the Zooms, the whole nine. So for those of you guys that signed up or you're about to, just sit tight. Hold on. All right, let's go. Let's get another deal. We'll chase deal number 4. Let's do one more wholesale, and then let's pivot. Let's do a little bit of creative finance. I'm going to go to the for sale by owners. I'd love to get a good convo going with one of these people. Here we go. This one's in Gulfport. Oh, and this is perfect. Perfect. Been on 64 days. It's an absolute dump. Let me lock this up. Now, Gulfport, it can get a little rough, but let's give it a shot. Yes, link is in the bio. Yes.
Hello.
Hey, my name's Eric. I came across that listing, the house you got on 12th Ave South.
Uh-huh.
Is that one still going? Still for sale?
Uh-huh.
All right, sweet. I'm just a buy and hold investor, local. I wanted to ask you, I mean, obviously it's in need of a full rehab. Is there anything like crazy going on that I can't see in the photos?
No, as far as like structural or anything like that.
Okay.
No, there's not. I mean, really, honestly, it's just, obviously you put a new kitchen and a new bathroom, but most of it's paint, flooring, standard kind of clean up and, get it ready for whatever you want, whether it's buy or sell or, whatever.
Okay. All right. I'd be interested in that. What's the story with this thing? I saw you bought it 2 months ago.
Yeah, man, I bought it for a good price. You probably saw that. I'm actively, I've got 4 active rehabs going, not to mention other portfolio stuff that I've, got going. So, I'm kind of put it on the shelf until I'm ready type of guy. I'm trying to finish up what I have in front of me. And so, when we bought it, we were like, hey, let's just put it on the market if we end up selling it, because we got a decent price on that. So if we end up selling it, then great. And if not, then great. We'll rehab it when we get done with the other projects we had going on.
Yeah, that makes sense.
It's kind of hard to pass up deals. I guess that's the best way to say it is when a deal comes across your table and you're like, that's probably a pretty good deal. I don't want to just pass it up because I don't have time. I'd rather just, shelf it for a little bit and then do stuff.
I get it. You can make some money, dump it. If not, we'll do it when it comes due.
For sure. And on this one, because of where I bought it, I know, based on talking to realtors, getting comps and things like that, I know where it's at. I was of the belief that, it's okay for me to make some money and I'm still leaving money on the table for whoever buys it. So that was my theory, and that's kind of, why it's on the market, where it's at and what I'm doing with it.
Yeah, that makes sense. I'm down on St. Pete Beach. How is 12th Street as a whole? Is it rough like most of Gulfport, or is it all right?
No, it's really not terrible. In fact, if you go over there, man, you'll see that there's a lot of rehabs that have been done. And you'll see that it's kind of becoming a little bit more beautified, I guess you could say. But there's a lot of updating that's going on in this section. And there's two from what I understand, there's two different kind of parts of Gulfport. There's a little bit more rough, and then there's a little bit more clean. This falls within the cleaning route, but overall it's not bad. It's really, the neighborhood's really nice. The actual neighbors were really nice. So, yeah, it doesn't, sketch me out by any means driving onto 12th Ave or anything like that.
Okay. Yeah, actually, I'm looking now. I see two flips. Like literally, this one's the exact same house, sold for $250. I don't see the inside though. I mean, I'm sure, as you know, like on a full rehab, 210 is going to be tight. Do you have like any flexibility in that price?
I'm willing to hear what people have to offer. I've got a little bit of flexibility. I obviously want to stay as close to that as I can.
Yeah, that makes sense.
But I mean, there's a property literally one street over that sold for. I know you said you saw one at 260, but there's a flip that just sold for 320. It's about the same. So I don't know which property you looked at 260 or whatever, but or even if it was rehab. But yeah. I know that there's a FISBO online just recently came up, but it kind of hard to hold water on that as well, you know.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be tough because you got it at the magic number, a great price on that. Yeah, I don't know. I'd probably.
Well, if you're not interested, I understand. I'm not, stressing it. I get it. If it's not something that you want to do, then I'm not going to twist your arm to do it.
No.
But I do think there's money to be made on it for sure.
Cash is tight because I don't think I'd be giving you enough for you to make sense of it. I'd probably be, I don't even know, like 160 on like just cash you out completely. If you're open to maybe, and like, if you're down for that, we could do it. But if you maybe be open to doing like a novation, so I come in, do the rehab. No?
No. I want to get, if I'm going to sell it or do any JVing, I'm going to get out of the deal completely. There's no need for me to do a novation.
That's fair.
Yeah, so I'm either going to sell it or rehab it. I think 160 is too low. I mean, if you look at the comps,
there's no deal. Watch this. You guys that are wholesaling, watch this. That would depend on the number. Initially, I wanted to flip it, but I'd be at 160, probably burr, if anything.
Yeah, so I don't know if you saw, what are you basing the comp numbers on? What's the square footage?
I do a deeper dive. The house that I'm looking at, it's literally like 3 doors down on the same street. It is fully updated. They sold it 3-4 months ago for that 250, and then you had the other one from 22. It was a little dated, but they got 252. I would think like maybe 250, maybe 270, depending on like how crazy you get with it.
No, I think you probably need to do a little bit of a deeper dive on it. What's the square footage you're running it on?
590 something. I just had it up. It was like literally the same house.
200 square foot in the back of the property. I don't know if you read that in the description or not.
Say that again?
There's an additional 200 square foot in the back of the property. It completely enclosed window and roof.
Closet.
200 square foot in the rear of the property.
All right, so that bumps it up.
What's that?
Yeah, that bumps it up.
Yeah.
I think this, yeah, man, I don't want to waste your time. I think we're just going to be too far on this. If you wanted to, like some stuff that...
I mean, if it bumps it up, what is that? I mean, is it just not something you're interested in? Maybe 200 square foot bumps it up to what?
Maybe
for
closer
you cash-wise.
Maybe closer to 3. The problem is I'm not seeing anything in the 3s that recently sold.
I can give you 2 comps.
Actually, you know what? Hold on. I got the wrong filter on. Well, that's probably going to change some stuff. Yeah, there is stuff in the 3s. You're all right. All right, let me rerun these numbers. I think you are on the money between that 3 and 320. Somewhere up in there. If it was 320. Yeah, I'd probably be maybe capped around that 170 for cash.
So it only comes up 10,000 for 200 extra square foot.
Yeah, because I want to leave a little equity in that too, on the burr. You know, not just only get my money out of it. We're playing the same game, so.
Yeah, I mean 10,000 for 200 square foot. You know, and the difference between 265 and 320, or even 300, is 45,000. It's not really much of a, you know, an equitable split. So I get it. I mean, I understand you're trying to offer low, but I think there's, you know, I still think there's value in the money to be made. So.
No, I get it. If you wanted
and even
to,
if you bird it, you're going to get out all the money you have in it anyway, based on your equity position.
Definitely. I'm looking for the sweet deals, man. You got this for 130. I would have loved to pick it up at that.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I don't know. I mean, you got my number. If you decide you wanted to unload it at 170, we could do it.
Yeah, I'm not. I've got too many other higher offers than 170.
No, that's fair. Totally fair.
It just doesn't make sense to me to even consider it.
Are you buying just all over St. Pete?
Now I buy all over Georgia and Florida.
Oh, nice, man. What I was going to say is, like, you know, we're not going to work anything on this. I do a little bit of wholesale on stuff that either is too far for me or just, like, stuff I'm not interested in. So if you wanted, I mean, I could shoot you some stuff in the future, stuff I come across, just good fix and flips.
I don't put a lot of cash into properties typically. You're more than welcome to send me what you got, but I'm probably not going to buy it unless it's got terms.
I do wholesale some. I mean, I buy on terms all the time, but sometimes I put together like sub-2s, novations, seller carry, you know, stuff like that, and to sign them out. So, I mean, if you want, I'll send you stuff in the future. Maybe we could do business that way.
Yeah, that's fine. Just send me what you got.
All right. Cool, man. I appreciate you. And what was your name?
Josh.
Okay. All right. Awesome. I'll lock you in, and maybe we do something down the road.
Very well.
All right. I'll see you. All right, so I really just did that as an example. Obviously, I'll put him on my cash buyers list. But, you know, try and work whatever. This guy, he literally bought, it's been up for 70 days. There's no motivation. He's playing the same game we're playing. So if he could just sell it on his own, or I'm sorry, if he can get that magic number at 210, which it's just not going to make sense at that price, then great, it's worth for him to let the property go. If not, like you guys heard him say, all right, great, I'll do the flip when I get around to it. So there's no pain there, right? So there's nothing there. So just remember too, like when we come across these types of people, just pivot. You know, that like you guys just watched me do. I was able to capture him as a cash buyer. So like if you guys were on the Zoom yesterday, we talked a lot about like, I got to be able to identify the opportunity. Is there an opportunity? What is the opportunity? When is the opportunity? Right? So the opportunity is for him to be a cash buyer, and then when? Down the road. Maybe we do something with him. I'm not any high hopes with that dude, but it's another contact on the buyer's list. Does that make sense? All right, let's do a little bit of creative finance, man. We're up to what, 3 deals on wholesale. Let's pivot. Let's do a little bit of creative finance. Where you guys want to go? Drop the city, drop the state. And again, if you guys want to get in the group, today is the last day for the free trial. Access the courses on wholesale, subject to seller finance, contracts, scripts. And then we do those 5 Zooms a week, right? So if you guys want in, today is the last day. I see a lot of you guys still signing up. For those of you guys that did, look out for the welcome email. Once I get off of this live, I'm going to personally go through and I'll get you the email. So when you first sign up, pay attention. When you first sign up, you're not going to see the access right away. Once the live ends, this live, I'm going to go through and shoot you guys that email. All right, let's do some creative fire. Where are we going, guys? Where are we going? What are we feeling? And let me make sure we're not in TikTok jail. Just signed up, excited to start. Yeah, awesome. I see a lot of you guys did sign up today. Again, it's the last day I'm doing the free trial. So for those of you guys that opted in, shout out to you guys, man. You guys are literally get going in the courses, right? That welcome email is going to come as soon as this live ends. Get going in the courses and then try and come on the Zooms. It's Friday today, but we do Zooms Monday through Friday. Today's Zoom's already over. So come on next week's Zoom. Try and come on all the Zooms. That way I can connect with you and actually help you make this happen. City, state, and let me check the phone real quick. Guys, what time is it? 1:42? Yeah, let's keep going. We'll do a few more. Let's do a few more deals. You guys have a little bit of time to get in the free trial before that's over. Link is in the bio. All right, let's go. Where you guys want to go? I'm seeing, let me scroll up a little bit. Sarasota, Minnesota, Louisville, KC, Cadwell, Sarasota, Minnesota. You guys are just saying the same stuff. North Carolina, Louisville. Let's go Louisville, Kentucky. Louisville, Kentucky. Ready? Here we go. Let's get a free home for you. Pop 17. Let me get you a deal. Ready? Watch. Watch this. Let me put on the filters. Let's see what we got. How much money we looking at? Ready? I think I called this one. I don't know if I ever spoke to this guy. Let me find his number real quick. Mr. Bob. Let's see if we can get a free house. Yeah, I have looked him up. I don't know if I spoke to him though. He looks like he's either super chill or he's a problem. I can't tell though. Let's see if we can get him. Mr. Bob.
Please leave your message for 812.
Bob doesn't work on Fridays, I guess. Let's try something else. I'm gonna go north a little bit. We're gonna go closer to like Cincinnati or Indianapolis. This is nice. This thing has to be brand new. Built in 2019. This is a very nice home. No phone number, so let me look it up real quick. This is with, what's the guy's name? No phone number, so let me look it up real quick. This is with, what's the guy's name? Jake? It's Friday afternoon, so a lot of these people ain't picking up. Try and get him though.
Hi, you reached Jake Baster at True Blood Real Estate.
Try him again.
Hi, you reached Jake Baster at True Blood Real Estate. Please leave it.
One more time, he's gonna go from Jake to Karen, but that's all right. Give it a shot. He ain't picking it up. Let's start to look for something else, I guess.
Hi, you reached Jake Baster at True Blood Real Estate.
All right. Let me see if I can find you one more. One more house for you. How about... that thing's kind of beat up. Let's find you something good. Let's find you a good house. You looking for a home, Pop 17? You looking for a home to live in or rent out? What are you looking for? Remember, these deals, they're no cash, no credit. So you can do whatever you want with these homes. Literally cost nothing. Free real estate. Jason, deal number 4. Let's see if we can get them. Come on. This is with Amy. It's a nice home. Come on, Miss Amy. So all these real estate agents, they're like clocked out for the day. Might have to go back to the for sale by owners.
With Comey and Shepherd. I'm not available to speak your...
Try her again. Lancaster, PA, Scotty. I don't know what's out there. Lancaster is pretty rural. Maybe you find a short sale. Berks County.
Hi, you've reached...
Where is Berks County? I'll try Amy one more time. These people are beat. We might just keep playing the wholesale guys and targeting the for sale by owners. Holiday weekend, everyone's going home early. Oh yeah, it's Labor Day, right? Doesn't that mean like we work extra hard? That doesn't mean we get a day off. That means we go extra hard. Come on, everybody wants a day off, man. Labor Day. What does that even mean?
Hi, you've reached Amy Richard with Comey and Shepherd.
I honestly have no idea what that even means. Tom of Amish in Lancaster. Tom, man, if you're Amish, what are you doing on TikTok? Let's go Lancaster. Scotty's in the group. He asked for Lancaster. Let's see if we can find something over there. Lancaster, PA. Ready? Let's see what we can get. Alright, gotta go a little ways away. You got this one. To see the inside, it might be, yeah, it's livable, definitely livable. Somebody's in there. Is it free? I don't think so. Let's call him up. It might be hidden. Let's see if I can find it. Ready? Here we go. Amish hide their cars. Do they really? Yo. I feel like I prefer riding a horse if I was Amish. Let's see if we can get him.
Your call has been forwarded to an automatic voice message system. 7178149 is not available.
All right, dude, none of these people are picking up today. We might have to go to the for sale by owners, guys. Keep ripping those.
Hello.
Hey, this is Jeremy.
Yes, it is.
Hey, my name's Eric. I came across the house you got on Butcher Shop Road.
Yes.
Is that one still going? Still for sale?
Yes, that is still on the market.
Was this a short sale, or currently is?
No. This is just a seller that just wants to, get rid of it. I have it listed on behalf of one of my investors.
Gotcha. All right, I'm just looking for short sales. I'm gonna pass on it, but I appreciate you taking the call.
Oh, no problem. Thank you.
All right, thanks. Oh my goodness. Let's go. Let's just keep playing the wholesale game. Let's do some more wholesale. Let's do another wholesale deal. Ready? Let's go for... This could be something good. It's with Derek. Me and him got beef. Let's try this one. This might be something. Make sure I got the filters on. I do. I don't know why some of these are popping up though. We'll try Creative Finance. Let's try this one. This one's in St. Pete. It's in my backyard, fully updated. Let's see, is it a short sale is always the question. It doesn't look like it. Nope. I don't know why some of these are coming up. How about this one, Charlotte, Florida? This one is. All right, let's see if we can get Nicole on the phone. If this is, this might be crazy, Nicole. I've dealt with, some of you guys remember that crazy chick. She made like a bunch of videos on me too. After we exposed her for screwing people over. This might be her.
You reached Nikki Musgrave with England.
I don't think it is. This chick never picks up the phone though. Nikki. We called her, I don't even know, a couple times a week. Never picks up the phone. It's nuts. Come on, Nikki. Trying. I don't think we're gonna get her. It's kind of just beat. I don't know.
You reached Nikki Musgrave with England.
All these people, you guys remind me, it's Labor Day. None of these people are picking up. Let's go to the for sale by owners. Now let's actually go back to the wholesale stuff. And again, if you guys have any questions too, drop them in the chat, man. Throw them in the chat. Anything real estate related, throw it on in. Let me do a price cap. Let's cap it at like 300. Let me type in my keyword. Let's do needs work. Let's see what comes up. Couple options here. Let's see if we can find a winner. This one's in Newport Richie. Not beat up enough. Let me go to the for sale by owners. Let's see what we're working with. Hit apply on that. All right, here we go. This one's in Gainesville. I do have some buyers over here. Of course, no phone number. Wow. How are you supposed to contact anybody? How about this one? Also in Gainesville. It's updated though. Let's find a piece of trash, something beat up. Let's go with, let's see. How about this guy? This one's gotta be beat up. There's no photos of the inside. Charming 2-story? I don't know. Where's the trash? Let me go 5 pages back on Zillow. Let's see if we can find a dump. This one's kind of crappy. Although no photos of the inside. Let's just call them up. Been 28 days on Zillow. See if we could drop them in the price. Low ball, I'm ready. There we go. We just need to pick up the phone, that's it. Chasing, what are we chasing, guys? Deal number 4, right? Trying to get deal number 4.
Thank you for calling Oriander, your partner in business.
That ain't a real for sale by owner. It's probably a proper.
Your partner in business.
That ain't a real for sale by owner. It's probably a property. Yeah.
Hi, and thanks for calling about the house on Avernia Street. My name is Nick. Please leave a message.
Dude, nobody, we might wrap this up, man. Nobody's picking up the phone. Let's try this one. Owners, I feel, will answer. Might be off today. Yeah, we are calling the for sale by owners, but it seems like they aren't even real for sale by owners. It just seems like they're listed by agents trying to be sneaky. Or it's a property management company, one of the two, which are also listing agents. Let's see. Try 'em, man. We're trying to get them Labor Day weekend. It means we put in extra work, Anthony.
Your call has been forwarded to an automated voice.
It's not even Labor Day today, right? Isn't that on Monday? Monday's Labor Day? Am I right or am I off on that? Is it Monday, Labor Day? Yeah. People so damn lazy, dude. I'm telling you. They'll take any excuse to not work.
Your call has been forwarded to an automated voice messaging.
Any excuse to not put in some work. It's pathetic, to be honest. Man, these people don't even work half the time either. I see, hey.
Hello?
Hey, my name's Eric. I came across that house you got on South Oilfield Ave.
Yeah.
Sorry for calling you so much, man. People just tell me my number comes up as spam. Are you free to talk about it?
Yeah. It doesn't come up as spam, but it's are you from Tampa?
Yeah.
Yeah, and all the scam numbers are like 99 of them are from the Tampa area, so I don't even answer them.
Oh, sorry about that.
Yeah, no, you're good, man. That's funny. That's so bad nowadays.
It really is. I know what you're talking about. So, I mean, like I said, my name's Eric. I'm just a buy and hold investor. That's kind of my game. I just came across it. It caught my eye. I wanted to ask you, I'm looking at the photos right now. It seems like it's in pretty fair shape. Is there anything like wrong with it that I can't see in the photos?
No, I actually remodeled the bathroom, put all new carpet in. The kitchen was already kind of redone. I actually knew the old man that had it before I bought it. He put like some wood floor down and changed all the cabinets, so I just left the kitchen the way it was. And the roof was put on in 2021, so it's a newer roof. And I did all the new PEX pipe underneath because it had that polyurethane pipe, that gray stuff.
Okay.
So I replaced all that, but other than that, it's pretty sound.
Alrighty. Was this a fix and flip for you?
Yeah, I did a couple, and I'm selling this one to, me and the wife would go get our house that we want to get.
Okay. Alrighty. This might be tight then. I mean, I see you're asking 188. Is there any flexibility on that?
Yeah, I just let people offer me whatever they think, and we can, come up with something or whatever.
All right. So, I mean, have you had offers on this yet?
Yeah, I've had a couple of, one guy kind of backed out. He's from up north, and he was an older guy, and his friend was helping him, so he's kind of scared coming down and whatnot.
Gotcha. What, I guess, what's the number to beat right now?
I told him like 170.
Yeah, couldn't be that high. I mean, could you go any lower than that?
What are you thinking?
For cash, to be honest, for like a cash deal, I'd probably be closer to like 150.
Yeah, I couldn't go that low. I mean,
he's asking 188.
I can meet you in the middle and do 160, but I can't go any lower than that.
Okay. Yeah, to be honest, 150 would have been my max. I really would like to pick it up at the 130, 140, but I know that ain't gonna happen. I mean, if you're willing to go to 160, and I can't pass 150 on cash. I did a little bit of homework before calling you. I mean, we're talking about 10 grand. I mean, you're not gonna have to list it, no nonsense, and we can wrap this up in 3 weeks.
Well, I already have it listed on Zillow. I don't know if you've seen that.
No, that's where I'm calling you. But I'm saying, like, no agent commission, like, no nonsense, just nothing. I mean, 150,000, just get it done.
Yeah, that kills me because I have a loan against it too, so it's not like I'm putting all that in my pocket.
Okay, that's fair.
So,
I might be able to get creative and come up. How much do you have a loan on the property for?
It was around. Well, I put money down and I got a loan for almost $60,000. So I had to put so much down and then get the loan. So it's more than just the $60,000 that I have into it.
But I'm saying like the debt balance is 60.
Yeah, well, it's probably a little less now because I've been paying on it, but it started at $60,000 when I initially got it.
Okay. Yeah, that's gonna be tough. You wouldn't entertain seller financing, would you?
No, man, because I need to, like I said, I'm honestly selling it, you know, and getting a house for my family and stuff. So
That makes sense.
That's the biggest reason.
Yeah. Man, we're not too far apart. We're talking about 10 grand. And to be honest, I mean, if you think about it, it's really not even like a 10K price gap, because, you know, the big thing is, you know, if it takes a few more months to sell it, you still got to make those debt payments. There's probably interest on that. You're paying the tax, insurance, you know, all that. So we're probably not even at a gap of 10 grand. We're probably at a gap of maybe like 3,000 or 4,000.
I don't know, man, because that 10 grand is a lot, man, when I got to go buy a house and, you know, the market is what it is right now. And that 10 grand makes a big difference when I'm
just going to play with this guy. There's no, I don't think there's anything here. I'm just going to play with him. I mean, it wouldn't be the first time or the last time you took a little less than you were hoping for. I mean, we could literally have this done in 3 weeks. Just done and over with. I mean, if I sent you an agreement for the 150, I mean, would there be any reason we couldn't get it done this week?
I can't do 150. You said 3 or 4. I'll do 155. I can do 155.
Look, I'm not one to like lowball and try and like play with people. That's why I just gave you my best off rip. Like I said, like in a perfect world, I want to be in the 130s, maybe 140. So I'm capped at the 150, but I mean, it's not a disease. It's not like you're going to die from it. I mean, we're talking about a couple bucks. In 3 weeks, it's done. You'll spend more in interest than just holding it.
Not really. My payment's only like $600.
It's low. So, I mean, we got a 5K price gap.
Well,
I mean, let's just do it.
Man, you said we were 3 to 4 and I could do 5. This is for my family, man. I can't just keep going down.
All right,
That's going to put me behind with the stuff I got to do.
So you take 155 on it?
Yep.
All right. Let me, I don't want to promise you that I could do that. Let me get with my partner, and can I give you a call back later?
Yeah, 100.
All right. I appreciate it. I'll call you in just a little bit then.
Yes, sir. I appreciate it.
All right. Thank you. He's at 188, and I just got him to 155. Oh, I love it. You got to know the material, man. Now, big thing again with negotiating is doing it ethically, but bro, that's a good price for the home, 155. You're in the deal. What did he pick this thing up for? He's making money. The guy picked it up for $80,000 in 23. I don't know how much he put into it, but bro, I'm giving you $155,000. He came down, what's that gap then? 55, 65, 75, 85. So what is that? $33,000 I just dropped him? You got to know the pieces, though. You know, first he said what? Oh, I'd come down to like, what did he say? 170, and then 160, and then 155. See, I'll give you guys a little tip, and then I love negotiating like this. He dropped the man $33,000. What people don't realize is like, yo, if you don't have material rehearsed in your head, then how are you going to negotiate a deal? You're going to be like, oh, I'm at this price, and then you're kind of like out of stuff. I just kept hitting left, just right hook, left hook. You know, what's your absolute rock bottom? This ain't going to be the first time, the last time you take less than what you want. This ain't a disease. You ain't going to die from it. Let's just do it. And, you know, you keep pounding somebody like that, eventually they're going to come down. Obviously, you know, if he was in a distress situation, like, yo, I can't pay my bills, we're in this situation, blah, 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 then you got to be ethical when you use these pieces. But, yeah, man, we just dropped the guy 33 G's, $32,000, just like that. Now, what I was going to tell you guys, need 155, anyone. All right, so what I was going to tell you guys is a lot of people, they don't know how to negotiate deals, period. I've been studying the whole negotiation space for years now. What a lot of people teach you guys is start low and then come up in the price if you have to, which is totally incorrect, bro. Totally incorrect. If I started at 140 and then I came up to 150 and I start coming up on my number, he's going to be thinking, how much more can this guy come up on the phone? How much more could Eric come up in the price? He was pretty quick. Within a matter of 2 minutes, he's up another 5 grand, 10 grand, 15 grand. But you see, the way I negotiate, give him the best price up front. Yo, it's 150 and that's it. And then give it your best fight. Don't don't flex at all. If you notice, he flexed for me. He came down on price, 3 times, maybe 4 times. He came down on that price. But me, I ain't been one bit. I said, yo, 150 is it. I'm not giving you any more than that. And that is how you negotiate a deal. You don't start low and then come up, because that's just going to show them, 1, it shows that you're a weak negotiator. 2, it shows that, yo, this guy can come up even more. If I said, yo, I'll do 140, that's way too low. And then I'm like, all right, how about 145? That's still too low. All right, how about 150? That's still too low. All right, how about 155? That's still too low. He's just... You're setting yourself up to get absolutely demolished in a negotiation. They're just the mindset that becomes in the seller. How much more can this person come up on the price? But when I negotiate a deal, I'm going to give you my best price up front. I ain't flexing for you until I get to this point, right? He said 155. I dropped the guy, $32,000? Maybe I'll give him 155, or maybe I'll come back and say, yo, it's so tight, I'll give you 152. And I came up 2 grand. He dropped 30-something thousand. You guys realize that? That's how you negotiate a deal. Most people do not do negotiations properly. His fam would want him to... and the other thing, too, is I got so much material. I probably got 60 pieces rehearsed in my head. I just obviously got a few favorites. But, bro, I could lead into the pain, right? Go back to the future. Look, man, we got a price gap of $5,000 on the home. Price gap of 5 grand. Let's say it's 3 months in the future. We work the deal out because I know we can. Let's say it's 3 months into the future. Looking back, what problem did I solve for you? Oh, you didn't solve no problem. Sure I did, or you wouldn't be selling it. What problem did I solve for you? Well, then we can get a nice house for our family. All right, and how important is it for you to get that nice house for your family? It's pretty important. Okay, well, let me ask you this. Is $5,000 more valuable than providing a nice home for your family? Yeah, you're right. Great. I'm going to send you the contract, sign it, get it back. Let's wrap it up. Tough, bro, how put fries in the bag. Yeah, we put the fries in the bag on that one. So that's how you negotiate a deal. That's potential deal number 4. You guys want to do one more? And again, this is, we're going to start to wrap things up soon here. Time is it 2:09? We are going to wrap things up. That's 4 today, guys. If you guys want to get in the group, this is your last shot. You have maybe 20-something minutes left before I shut it down. So if you guys want to get in the group and spend no money today, learn the wholesale game. Get access to the courses on the wholesale, the seller finance, the subject to. There's probably over 150 videos combined. It's a lot of content I give you guys. Today's the last day for the free trial. You guys have a little bit of time to do so. Link is in the bio. On top of the courses, the contracts, the scripts, the buyer's network, I give you guys access. We do 5 Zooms a week. The whole point of the 5 Zooms a week is that way I can actually help you on these deals. So, Eric, I got this house. Can you help me comp it? Eric, I got this house. Can you call him and try and lock it up? All that good stuff. So if you guys want in, link is in the bio. I'm going to end the live here and then just sit tight. I'm going to send that welcome email out to you guys that opted in or that are about to opt in on the free trial. So I'll catch you guys next time. Peace.
That is fucking great. Oh my God. Remote viewer.